year ago for the fucking Power Rangers movie that came out.
Mm.
My dog is playing with her squeak toy. For the Power Rangers movie that came out, there was there was a Twitch live stream of every single episode of Power Rangers, which I completely missed, by the way. I didn't even know about it.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking I just said butt fucking. People were reacting to that. Like, people were watching that on Twitch and, like, uploading reacts. So I think that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Twitch streams something, I think it's okay. You guys want to hear a very weird sentence?
Yes, but you might want to change your title unless it did change.
Oh, well, I didn't change it, you're right.
Yeah, because it has the emotion. I mean...
My couch smells like weed, but nobody in this house has ever done weed. Like, ever. Ever. So why does the couch smell like weed? I don't know.
I don't even... Tells you the way I am. I don't even know what weed smells like.
Oh, it's gross. I had a roommate who did it.
I'm sheltered.
It's very gross. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Avengers. I am joined by Skylar. He's a wolf. Say hi, Skylar, and then acknowledge the fact that you're a wolf.
Oh.
As you can tell, Skylar is very elated by the fact he is a wolf. I am joined by Pat. He is a bunny. So hi, Pat, and acknowledge the fact that you're a bunny.
Hi, I am a bunny.
Thank you. Not as enthusiastic as Skylar, but we'll deal. And hi, I am Kneale. I am a Kneale. Kneale doesn't really have a sound. I guess I could say boners and bye. That's about it. Together We Ride will be the name of this episode.
Christy says I've just come to say hi. She may come back later.
I was about to make the dumbest joke I think I've ever made in my life. I was about to say, coming to say hi. That's a strange way of greeting people. I'm sorry, God. I didn't mean to. Skylar, can you forgive me? You're God now. The answer is no.
You know, I'm gonna... Okay.
Real fast, what are your guys' cards? Well, what do you guys need to do today? Like, what are your dailies? So that I can choose missions around that.
The dailies or the cards? I
I
guess the dailies all just kind of happen, so...
Well, your fucking missions you get for the day that help you, like, finish the cards, you know?
Oh, those ones down the challenges?
Yeah, the challenges.
Okay, that's a weird one.
Well, I want to pick missions that will help us do them.
I want to use Cap, but... Defeat... Blitz, beam, or elite enemies. That was a beam enemy.
I assume one that shoots a laser?
And then one... How the hell is Cap going to do this? Reach a combo of 3 or more hits against air... Oh, against airborne enemies? Okay, so I just have to jump up at them and hit them.
Literally all of my... Hold on, let's check my last one.
Counter parry. Okay.
Hit 3 or more enemies with a single intrinsic attack. Okay, besides that one, all of my Black Panther shit is super easy to do. Like, no matter where we go. Like, I have to perform takedowns and pin people with my thing. So, I'm pretty good to do literally anything. I just need to know what your guys' stuff is. Do you have any preferences on what missions? Because I do know what some of the missions have. Like, if we need to fight drones, I can take us to specific missions with drones.
I need wherever the hell Blitz Now, I'm assuming by elite enemies, those aren't, like, specific. I think those are just...
Elite ones, I think, are the ones with the shields. Like, the
Yeah, because
ones
it says here... Yeah.
you gotta break the shields of.
Because it says here, defeat Blitz, Beam, or elite enemies. I have to beat 5 of them. And then the Airborne, that one just... Probably not drones, specifically, but, like, enemies that are up in the air. Because drones die in, like, 2 hits, so...
Well, I got a mission for us in the tundra. I don't know how long this mission is. But I think this one has robot enemies at the very least. Like, usually the ones where you go up against AIM have the robot ones.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think so. Also, I know no one's in the chat yet. Skylar, what time does Critical Role start? Is it at 9 or 10?
10.
Okay, just so everybody knows, once the clock hits 10, we're fucking done. we are out.
He's done with all of yous. Fuck all y'all.
I guess if Elvish or some shit joins and, like, there are conversations happening, I could keep the stream going while I go watch it, but I don't know.
Star Wars debuts first look at Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader's rematch.
What?
Don't do that to me.
Like now?
Don't do that to me, article. Now, this was 5 hours. How do I not know about these things?
Well, they announced earlier, I meant to tell you guys this on stream, they announced earlier that tomorrow, confirmed now, we should be getting information and potential footage on both... Skylar, are you in Dead by Daylight? I thought we were doing I can switch to DVD, man. I like DVD.
I'll be in Avengers in a second.
Alright, that's fine. Go ahead and do your dailies or whatever. But Disney Plus essentially confirmed that tomorrow during Disney Plus Day, there will be footage, announcements, and some other shit. And they specifically name-dropped She-Hulk and Moon Knight.
You know, I just realized that's literally tomorrow.
It is, and my setup is not ready.
Well, I don't know. Have they even said when? Or
They
how they're
haven't
doing
said
it?
when, they've said how. It is on the actual Disney Plus website.
Now, here's a question. Does that mean the app is usable for that? Because I would hope so.
Yes.
Hmm.
If you
wonder
watch
if
it
it's-
on
it's
your
probably
PS4 like I do.
Well,
You
yeah,
can-
I'm assuming it'll probably just be like a... Because I've seen some apps do that with...
Announce enough where Skylar can tell me what the show's going to be about.
Disney...
I'm super excited for that show. Even if it is something like brand new.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
I
That's
still
the
feel...
It's hard to make without Khonshu.
Yeah. I still remember... I felt so bad when I told Skylar when it was coming out. I think it was like 2023 or something. He's like, oh. No,
So-
2022 or something like that. I was like, oh.
Well, here's the thing. And I don't want to get you guys too excited, but I believe I messaged you both about this. Fucking, Miss Marvel got delayed.
Mhm.
Like a ton. Miss Marvel got delayed into July. Meaning currently, if we follow the Marvel slate, the first thing that's coming out in, I believe, May is Doctor Strange. And that's a big gap at the beginning of the year. So my theory is that one of the two shows, She-Hulk or Moon Knight, will come out in February. And the other one will come out in April. That way we can properly space out the rest of the year.
Oh, no, I was wrong.
About Moon Knight 2023?
No, newcomers and returning subscribers can sign up for Disney Plus for $2.
Oh, nice. So I probably just did that when I paid my bill.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
I
It
was gonna
says
say,
that...
I didn't think I had $7 on my card.
says that tomorrow they'll feature new releases from all their brands, including Disney. What could be the new thing for Disney? See, now it makes me think, what could they be putting on there that's new?
Well, here's the thing. They've already said what they're adding on there for free. Jungle Cruise. For Marvel, they're adding in Shang-Chi. And, by the way, I'm just going to say it. If you guys have time tomorrow, maybe watch that with dinner. Because I guarantee you it will make your day better. It is really good.
Well, it says new releases, so I'm guessing technically they don't mean, like, literally that's the first time people see it. It just means it's newer. What's newer for Star Wars that they would put there? I can't think of anything, unless there's something old.
I still need to finish Visions.
I haven't even started Visions. The hell's wrong with me?
First 3 episodes are alright.
Well, it's funny, it's like...
my favorite.
I watched
me and Neil
one episode.
Yeah, so we talked about this. Me and Neil did. It's like, for some reason...
You don't have to watch them in order, either. They're all
like, for some reason with... Yeah. Like, for some reason with Star Wars, it's like...
There's one with a bunny girl in it.
I haven't finished... I didn't finish, like, the last 2 episodes of Bad Batch. I don't know why.
I haven't finished Bad Batch either.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
watching... I watched the first episode of Clone Wars a while back. Just for the fuck of it, and I'm like, holy shit, I remember this episode.
Dude, I feel you. I rewatched the episode with Asajj Ventress where she stabs a dude with blue armor in the chest. That wasn't the first episode, was it?
No, that was like... Well, see, I remember that because that's always the clip people use. Like, oh yeah, Clone Wars was the kid's show, then they cut to that. It's like, yeah.
Here's the thing.
She's brutal.
Here's the thing. When I was a kid, and I've said this on podcasts.
I said damn in that show.
Anywhere. They said damn on that show. But here's the thing. Clone Wars was like the hot ticket. Like, if you watched Clone Wars as a kid, you were the cool kid. Because Clone Wars fucking got cool.
It's a really good show. When the commando droids came in, they were like, holy shit, these guys are strong.
When I was getting ready to go to Disney World, Skylar knows about this process. Whenever I'm about to go on a trip somewhere, I kind of get obsessed with an IP that has something to do with that trip. So I was going to Disney World to see Galaxy's Edge, so I got obsessed with Star Wars. And when I went to Universal, I got obsessed with Harry Potter. When I was obsessed with Star Wars, I rewatched all the movies, watched Rebels and Clone Wars, and rewatched Mandalorian twice. Although Season 2 would have been coming out around this time. And I gotta tell you, I've recently been going back and just watching a couple, like, random episodes of Mando. God, that's it. It's a really good show to just sit down with a meal and, like, watch a story. It's kind of like Star Trek in that way, where you don't need to know the overall story to, like, enjoy an episode.
It's definitely one of those for Star Wars where you definitely see, like, the Western influence.
Oh, yeah.
With Star Wars in general, especially with that show. It's like, yeah, this is a Western.
I'm like, this is super cool. Like, it feels like a Western. The way it's written.
Fucking Mando is straight up a cowboy bounty hunter.
But instead of a hat, it's a helmet.
Instead of a pistol, he's got whatever the fuck that gun is.
He's got a pistol, too.
Oh, yeah, he's got a pistol.
By the way, I do love that gun thing he had that came straight from the holiday special.
Yeah, the disruptor rifle.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then when they said Life Day, it's like, oh, it's canon now.
Look, here's the thing. I don't know if the holiday special is canon, but
I think some of it is.
I am very okay with them continuing to reference it. I'm just saying. Is B. Arthur still alive?
No.
I didn't think so. If they go into a bar and there's like a plaque that says "In Memoriam" and it's B. Arthur's Star Wars character, I will clap. I love that fucking
like name the bar,
song.
Whatever the name of that bar was, because it does have a name. That'd be a nice touch.
I wonder if it's Olga, because in Galaxy's Edge there's a bar called Olga's Cantina.
It might be.
And I always kind of assumed I just always kind of assumed that was B. Arthur.
I'm inside AIM security.
I remember that song, dude. It's not the end, friend, if you're a friend. God, I hate that special. But I like that one part. But yeah, no, Mando is great if you just like... the episode I rewatched was the one with, they break into the prison to save that one guy, and they find...
Excellent work.
And Bill Burr's in it, you know?
I was able to obtain several
You guys know the episode, right? Where, like, Clancy Brown is a Deatharian or whatever they're called.
Prove a boon for the resistance.
Mm-hmm.
One of you guys can correct me. The devil-looking fucking fuckers. What are those?
Is it really buff guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go. I just found a whole list of what's premiering. Shang-Chi, Jungle Cruise, Home Sweet Home Alone. I forgot they remade Home Alone.
As you should.
But it's like they did that quick. So that scares me though. It's like you don't give a shit, do you?
You know what's weird?
Mm-hmm.
I was futzing around on YouTube, and I saw an ad for something called 8-bit Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
essentially, what the movie appears to be about is Neil Patrick Harris as a kid wants to get a Nintendo, like a Super Nintendo, and that's the plot. And everything I saw of it looked pretty damn funny, so I'm kind of like, I might go see that. But I have absolutely fuck all interest to go see the new Home Alone.
Oh, I can almost promise you this ain't going in theaters.
I mean, I really like the scene in the new Home Alone Die Hard reboot where the main character, played by Jeremy Renner, grabs that Molotov cocktail and throws it back at the criminals who are trying to rob his house.
Olaf Presents. What the hell's that?
Okay.
What is Olaf
Yeah,
presenting?
go ahead, Sky.
Yes.
It's a new Frozen special thing.
Is it kind of like it's probably like those Forky Says things?
I don't even know anything about that. I've just seen it. Somebody was talking about it. I don't remember who or where I heard it, but somebody was talking about it.
I like how you're trying to distance yourself a little. I don't know who the fuck talked about this. I am not related to this project.
I didn't make it.
I definitely don't voice a character in it.
I haven't watched the first one. I've only seen the beginning and the end of the first one, and now I've done that with Tangled as well.
Tangled is really good, though.
Ciao Alberto, which is a short of the character from Luca.
Well, real fast.
Yeah,
I actually know what the Olaf thing is.
Mm-hmm.
It is Olaf giving recaps of other Disney movies. The ones I know about. He's doing one for Moana, Lilo and Stitch, Tangled, and Little Mermaid. And I am very much looking forward to Olaf trying to explain the plot of Lilo and Stitch to me. So there's this place called Hawaii that exists in our universe. Oh, and Aladdin.
Let's see. The World According to Jeff Goldblum, Season 2.
MVP.
Under the Helmet, The Legacy of Boba Fett.
Yes, this is a documentary about the entirety of the character, and the reason I'm interested, apparently it's going to touch on what he was doing in between Return of the Jedi and Mando. Like, they're going to say it. Which I always kind of assumed he was living amongst the Sand People. Right? That kind of feels like what he was doing.
Sorta.
Kind of dressed like he
Or
was.
perhaps he lived with either that or he was maybe living with the Jawas. Because that could be why. Or maybe not, because I guess Jude did find his armor.
Yeah, Cobb Vanth is that dude's name. I rewatched that episode too. Because, God,
cool.
that episode is beautiful. Well, when they fight the fucking Great Dragon, yeah.
Like a living one.
Jesus Christ, great dragon.
We've only
man.
ever seen one of those in the comics before.
Mm. Yeah, and as you referenced, like, also we see the skeleton of one in New Hope.
Yeah.
I think he was in a book first too.
Yes, he was. That's why when I watched the episode, I was like, because I'm actually a really big fan of the new canon of Star Wars. So, like, I haven't had a chance to talk about it in forever. But when he popped up, I was like, holy shit, oh god, because I knew he had the armor, and I was like, that's not Boba Fett, that's Cobb Vanth. And then he said Cobb Vanth. Which, by the way, Skylar, the actor in that, who plays Cobb Vanth, his name is Ethan Hawke. He is rumored to be playing a character in Moon Knight. Well, he is confirmed to be in Moon Knight, but a lot of people think he's playing Dracula.
And then they can link it to Blade.
I almost promise... I don't want to give any... Okay, I know you two don't give a shit. There is a hint at the end of Eternals that Blade is going to do stuff with Black Knight. So I think that, like... I think that... I'm just going to say it. Midnight Suns.
I don't know if they've done that in the comic. Well, they're
Midnight Suns are coming.
Moon Knight did have a series where he did hunt down a lot of supernatural beings.
Well, Werewolf by Night has been casted.
Well, that was like his first appearance, so it makes sense that he hunts supernatural beings. His first appearance was a villain against Werewolf by Night.
They also confirmed that tomorrow they're going to talk about a Marvel Halloween special coming up. A lot of people are saying that is Werewolf by Night. I don't super like the terming though. Like, I don't like that they're calling it a Halloween special. Does that mean it's not a movie? Does that mean it's not a show? What is it? I don't want to, like, find out it's like a 2-minute thing where it's like, hey, Werewolf by Night is in the MCU, and you're like, oh!
I must hit final blow. I don't know if I did that.
I think it was me, sorry.
I need to check and see if those guys counted as elite. They should, because I think that's what those were.
Well, they also fire lasers. So it should count.
What else is in here?
If you guys want to talk about this, confirmed Kenobi and Ahsoka will both be talked about tomorrow.
Good job, Avengers.
A lot of opinions on Kenobi and Ahsoka, I see.
Given the resistance a leg up. Keep it up.
I'm excited for Kenobi. I think it's probably about fucking time, honestly, that Ewan McGregor got to do something on his own as Obi-Wan, so I'm very happy about this.
Marvel assembled the making of Shang-Chi. Okay, so that's going to continue with that series.
That's behind the scenes, yeah.
Then Marvel Studios Legends Hawkeye.
Lame.
They call him a legend, Kneale. You happy?
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna rewatch that. I feel like this is the first time I'm gonna be watching this looking for errors. Because I know this character front and back, so they better get it fucking right. And my problem with the legend shit is
origin's going to be a little different this time, most likely.
Probably. My problems with the legends thing is they only talk about the MCU origins for the most part, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And that bugs me because literally I've seen all the MCU movies, so when they talk about it, it's just going to be, he has a family and he worked for S.H.I.E.L.D. And he was Ronin for a little bit. Alright, go watch the movie. Like with Wanda, it was literally just like, she got touched by the Mind Stone. And she hung out in Sokovia. Vision is dead. Go watch the movie. Do you
Okay,
want
so that-
invite now, friend?
Yeah, give me a second for this to load, and then...
Okay.
Okay, so I did get those enemies all counted as elite, so I finished that, and I just need to do the reach a combo of 3 or more against airborne enemies, which I'm assuming they just mean like as long as they're floating in the air, I can smack them with them a bunch of times. Or if I launch one of them into the air, if I can do that. Can
Or if
Cap
they're
do that?
flying.
Yeah, can Cap launch enemies into the air? Does he have something that does that?
I think if you hold triangle, you do hit them into the air.
Yeah, it's called
Avatar-
Rising Star, and then he's also got another combo
Yeah.
attack after that.
Avatar: The Last Airbender's Daniel Day Kim shares backstage behind-the-scenes photo of his Lord Ozai prep. Oh yeah, he's playing Lord Ozai.
Lord Ozai is gonna be in the first season.
Yep.
They'll probably be hidden.
He's got like one of those
They
plastic.
don't hide him like they did in the actual show. That'll be a little annoying.
Is Lord Ozai bald?
No. He
Okay, so
has
he must be
very
using a-
long hair.
Okay, so he's gonna wear a wig. Cause he's got like a thing on his head.
Mm.
It's not a wig, but it's like one of those plastic. You know, like the things they wear when they're protecting, so they don't want like. Wait, what's he getting makeup on? Will he have to wear prosthetics for anything?
Man, they're probably just gonna show him. Skylar's fear
No, I mean,
is
does
probably
Lord
gonna
Ozai
happen.
have a big nose or something?
No?
Or is it probably they just want him to look more like Lord Ozai?
Maybe. I've heard terrible, terrible things about this show. But that's okay, because I've heard very good things about the fact that there is now a company specifically making Avatar content.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm not an Avatar fan, but I mean, I usually trust when the creators of the original thing are involved in making it, which they are, so...
Oh, did you hear about what happened with them in the show? They quit. They quit because they said it was going too far from their vision. Did you hear about that?
Seems a little odd that Nickelodeon went through all this trouble to bring them back to make a studio for them, then they just told them, kiss our ass. That's weird.
Yeah, they made...
I mean, it's
I think the
strange.
problem might have been with Netflix, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But we'll see. I'll give it the fair shake. I'm very happy they're going with a show instead of a movie.
Okay, so they all have wrestling takedowns now. It's not just Black Panther.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked through... Oh, the only one I really like, I love Thor's. It's silly, but I love it.
Here's the thing. Go ahead.
He basically he throws his hammer up in the air, it lands on them, and he gets down on his knees and he counts 1, 2, 3, like a referee.
Okay, that is pretty
Yeah,
funny.
I've seen that one.
My
Miss
thing,
Marvel's is just a suplex.
I've never cared about the takedowns,
Black Panther's is a
Ever.
champion suplex.
and I don't care now. I don't even really care about the taunts. The only things I truly care about in this game are the skins and sometimes the cards. Because sometimes the fucking cards are cool. The nameplates, I mean. Like Naked Hawkeye. That one's my favorite.
No
found
one's
it.
one of the best.
By the way, they poured salt in my wound.
There's a takedown for Thor called Better Than Franklin's Kite. And he just throws a person up and they land on his hammer and he shocks them with lightning.
That's funny.
It's funny, though, because it's like a human enemy, too. It's like, damn, Thor!
Yeah, that dude's dead.
It's like, dude, that...
What? Hold on, I had a thought. They poured salt in my wound because even though they didn't give Hawkeye a fucking Halloween skin, they did give him a card, a nameplate, which features his Halloween costume from Hawkeye versus Deadpool,
Yeah.
which is him dressed as Ultron. And I want it to be known that in that same
Are you
special,
sick?
Deadpool was dressed as a Ghostbuster
So-
and got mad he didn't dress up as Freddy Krueger because his face is all fucked.
So I found out something.
Yeah.
And with a Disney Plus account, you're invited to travel to theme parks at Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort 30 minutes prior to open. Disney.
I can pay hundreds of dollars and go a little earlier than other people who paid hundreds of dollars can. Nice.
Well, it says if you have an. I mean, it's kind of. That is weird. It's like, so you got the account,
Pat,
but
I want it to be known that if you would have said, you would have caused a chain reaction just now. You would have said you could have gotten in for free that day, because I would have left the call, bought a ticket to Florida, and fucking went. I am not joking. I have enough money to go. I would fucking do it. I'd be like, I need to ride Rise of the Resistance one more time, bitch. What you were saying?
and also there's going to be theaters, certain theaters that are playing. They're going to be doing screenings of like fan favorite Disney films for $5.
Oh, really?
What it was, so it's like a surprise. We just get a surprise. So we just get surprised.
Hold on,
whatever
let's
movie
take a
we're going
look.
to. It says. Say, does it say what movie? It says.
Well,
I have the list of participants.
Well, my theater usually does this.
What type of theater is yours?
Mine's just an AMC.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, my theater got a reshowing of Hocus Pocus and stuff, so it gets these.
Get this shit out of here. To celebrate, all guests will receive a free Disney Plus poster. Okay.
Let's take a look.
Oh, so you get to pick which thing you want to see.
Alright, Friday, November 12th.
Okay, I got Indiana in here.
Well, the only thing playing that doesn't usually play is My Hero Academia World's Heroes Mission. So that's not Disney. My theater's not taking part in this.
Okay, so I had the Indiana ones here.
Ow?
Evansville.
That's not far.
Evansville 16s, I'm guessing. Did AMC theaters just call themselves by numbers?
I have no idea.
Indianapolis, Perry Crossing, wherever that is.
I think I know where that is.
South Bend and Shearville? Shiver?
Have you heard of South Bend? Skylar, I'm asking you.
I have heard of South Bend. Sorry, I was muted.
You're fine. What are
It's
they
weird,
playing?
because it said. Okay, hold on, let me read this. She's showing to celebrate Disney Plus Day. AMC theaters will be showing 4 surprise screenings of Disney Plus fan faves for only $5. The best part of the surprise, you don't know what classic movie is being shown until it begins. Oh, that's nice. Well, if I don't like the movie.
Well, it says, my soda exploded!
You know, it's like, what if it's Snow White? I don't really like Snow White. I mean, I'll watch it.
Well, here's the thing. It said Disney Plus fan faves, so...
Yeah, it's true. So it's probably like whatever is the most popular.
So an episode of Mando.
Yeah. I mean, I can see them doing that. It says each screening will also feature a surprise short. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you purchase a ticket to see whichever one. So because you can do Pixar, Walt Disney Animation Studios, which isn't that like the sequels and stuff?
I think Walt Disney Animation is just like Soul
like
Tangled
TV?
and shit.
Okay. Well, that's... And then we got regular Disney and then Star Wars as well. I like how they're not doing... It's like, no, we ain't gonna let you watch a Marvel movie for $5.
That's a shame, dude. If they would have done episode 5 of Loki in theaters, that's the one where I would have been like, okay, maybe I do have to go to Evansville.
But earlier I said, "Oh shit," because I saw the. I found they did continue those top 100 comic book storylines thing.
Hold on, I'm trying to teabag Thor in midair.
And we have our number. They are up to... Ready? They're all the way up to 65.
Oh, damn.
That's a good amount, though. It's not bad. Thor. Okay, that was hilarious. He just, like, he was crossing his arms and chilling, and all of a sudden he just goes in that battle stance. He's like, how dare you?
This is the mission where Thor was able to hit me with his goddamn hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Want to give that a try?
Thor, your hair is so soft looking. Let me touch it.
Alright, now pull it back. That's... I'm fine.
Hey, yeah.
By the way, to the 40 people who saw that GIF, that clip, I believe Skylar is the one who took it.
I am. I gotta kill people with lightning attacks, and I gotta buff people with Warrior's Fury.
You know, what counts for him as a lightning attack? Is that just as long as
Anyone
lightning...
you charge with Odin Force.
Okay, so just anything like that. What do I have to... Oh, yeah, I have to wait for airborne enemies. I need an airborne enemy. I think someone hit well.
I just
Let me
need
see if
to
I can
keep
launch
penning
this guy.
people.
Oh, there he goes. Okay, I killed him.
Are these cryo guys? Do you need to kill cryo?
I don't think I do. Hold on, let me look at my card again. Alright, my shit I need to do. Pin people with King's Mercy. Perform takedowns. Defeat 5 or more enemies during a single use of Bost's chosen. And the last one, which is hard because, you know, Black Panther. Kill 3 enemies with a single intrinsic attack.
Force stuff for me is really useful today. It's really easy today, because it's all stuff I can do with Warrior's Fury and lightning attacks. And because you do Warrior's Fury, you automatically get lightning attacks, so it makes it really easy.
In the Spider-Man trailer that came out today, they showed a scene where Spider-Man is web-swinging. That better be how he actually does it. It better not be like what goes on with Black Widow and Hawkeye, where he can only sling on to like these very specific platforms. He better be able to just web swing.
Okay, so I think that counts
how
by
would he
launch.
do that?
That's a good question.
I don't know, man. On this map specifically, I have no idea.
See, I feel like I don't know. Like my first thought is like, yeah, they're just gonna do what they did with the
I'm
older
very
games.
low power level, so I might go down quite a bit.
Like, you know, like they might just do that where it's like, oh, it don't matter where he's swinging from.
But to be honest, this game does have technology, so maybe like his web portals into somewhere he can swing from.
Yeah, I can.
Or he has a little robot that flies around with him that he swings off of. That'd be kind of interesting.
What was that big flash? What was that? But
Yeah.
yeah. So I can launch them in the air, but I don't know how handy it is. Because I think they kind of fall away from me before I can hit them with... Ow.
Are you guys
Doggy
both?
down.
Are you dead?
No, I am. Yep.
Give up.
Your head was near my ass, Black Panther. How do you feel?
Different?
Feel
We're
invigorated?
both animals. It's okay.
I know you're a fake under there.
Oh, shit.
You don't know who I am.
My name is Black Panther. I am literally a panther.
Sure it is. Okay, I got hit by electricity. What was that?
Oh, shit. I'm paralyzed.
Probably wasn't me.
It was yellow lightning, so I don't think it was you. Who shot me? Who's that? I'm frightened.
Ah. Wait a minute.
Frosted that boy.
Captain America just did an attack and it stunned me. The fuck?
That's me. That's
you
me.
You just did
What
an
the
attack that
fuck?
stunned me.
Game.
Why is everyone able to hit me? Why is no one else getting hit?
Why am I getting a bunch of shit? Did we kill like a... Where's all this stuff come... Oh, did I must have done like a challenge or something.
I'm dead.
Oh, speaking of challenges, I have to go back to a base and accept all of the
dailies.
The dailies.
This is one of them, so maybe it will just count.
It won't. You have to accept them.
We're not that far in.
I pinned somebody through the map. Do you guys want to?
Maybe we can. We're not that far in.
We could just do it twice. I don't give a shit. It's up to you guys.
I mean, doing it twice would give us a lot of...
We redo all the missions multiple times.
Ow.
Skylar, did you mention you have to kill Cryos? Ah, shit, I'm down again.
No. I was asking if you guys had to. There's a bunch of Cryos here.
I can't even tell if I'm doing any of this shit right. Where's this? Come here. Get in here. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. See, yeah, he falls before I can hit him. Yeah, I have to do it to like enemies that are like flying in the air.
Yeah, for my weekly, I have to kill 55 enemies with lightning thing. My daily, I have to kill 25 with lightning attacks. And then I have to buff heroes with Warrior's Fury, and then I have to kill 5 or more enemies while Warrior's Fury is active. And I can't do that on this mission because I'm way low power level. But I can get my lightning kills.
I got a feeling these won't be the last.
And I'm fine with playing Thor. He's fun to play.
Let me see.
Also, my Thor's heroic power is 1900. He is so his super attacks are super fucking strong. That's why I killed that Exo that you were fighting before you attacked it. I bifrosted him and it fucking destroyed half of his health.
So, Skylar, you're gonna scare the shit out of people with you streaming. It's like, you ain't supposed to be streaming this now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna after Critical Role, I'm probably gonna end up playing Dead by Daylight too.
Yeah. That's fine. Little double feature.
Yeah. Plus, all of my dailies for Dead by Daylight are killer matches, so it'll be interesting.
But what is that? Should we do a quick recap of what those comic book stories were that we did read?
Put together a pretty excellent team over at the end.
I don't think anybody knew them. I certainly didn't know.
Well, I mean, I don't think Sky was here when I read them. He may have been.
Read them quick, like just.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Like,
yeah.
First one is a Doom Patrol.
Enemies.
A Doom Patrol story called "The Painting That Ate Paris."
Oh.
Apparently, these are good stories now.
These are 90 best, right?
100 best, yes. So this one's good, apparently. It might be. And the title.
I'm not going to be helpful at all fighting these elites.
It's okay. I'm under level 2. I'm coming to help.
You are way more. You have literally 50 more levels than me.
And I'm under level. Think about that.
That's the way this game works. It's weird. Where's my shield? There it is.
Oh, give me that thing you gotta do. Pat, let's get together with Black Widow.
I don't have it yet. It's almost ready. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Okay, gotcha.
And it should be whenever I get it. Should be that daily challenge whenever I get it. But after that, we'll have to do an easier mission, and then I'll have to buff myself with Warrior's Fury, so I can just kill like tens of enemies.
That can be arranged.
So I'm gonna knock one of these guys in the air, see if I can do this.
The game is fun when you're doing the cards, but once the cards are gone, the game gets boring again, at least for me.
Alright, I have my thing. If you guys all get into the center here with this Dreadbot.
I'm already there.
Put. There you go.
Black Widow is fucking off. Did you do it?
I think she got hit by it too. Yeah.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, I'm
yep.
all blue. Blue da booty. Man, we are smacking the fuck out.
Yeah, I am. Black Panther's
like, ow, ow,
combat is
ow.
like very like flip oriented, and I was just like Yodaing for a little bit.
But okay, painting the 8 Paris. What was the other ones? Not getting hit. Nope. The last Iron Fist story, which was by Matt Fraction.
Oh,
I believe David Aja also did work on it.
Yeah, he made the artwork. You can definitely tell if you look at it.
David Aja, for those who do not know, is the artist of My Life as a Weapon. So, Sky, the motion comics you saw, that was him.
He's, we'll just say, he's basically who Disney stole those poster.
He
things
stole
from.
the poster. Yeah, he
they
did
basically
not
stole
get a
it.
check.
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Well, it is. It is. It's like that mindset. It's like that's not how that works. Like just because you own it doesn't mean you own everything.
Well, guys,
MCU doesn't even own it. They're just using the stories to their own.
Guys, come on now. Disney isn't doing so well though. They can't afford to pay everybody.
They don't make millions. They don't
how much
make.
did Endgame make?
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't make millions in literal minutes.
$2 billion. How could they pay an artist? How? They did. They gave a fucking super small check, like something super small, to the guy who named the Winter Soldier the Winter Soldier, and he refused it because he was he refused it because he was like, this is insulting. Which me, I would have just taken it because I like money.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I would have taken it, but okay. So read to combo 3. Yeah, I just need. I don't think there's specific missions where there's enemies that are in the air, but.
There's a few that there's more.
Yeah, like, I know it's like the city that has a lot of those guys where they're like...
I don't have the city mission, or I would have actually done that.
There's a city mission that you can always do. It's one of Cap's missions.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if that one has flyers. I assume when Spider-Man comes in, we're gonna get like a new area.
I think it has drones.
Are we gonna get a new area for Spider-Man?
I don't know.
hope so.
But
all I know is that the trailer looked shitty.
The Doll's House, which is that was like a part of the Sandman comic line. The Neil Gaiman one, the weird one.
Yeah, not Marvel's.
More lead enemies.
The one basically where.
What'd you ask, Skylar?
There's more elite enemies over here.
Oh, okay.
We can go after them after these group. There's a
I'm
flyer
going for the
over
Dreadbot.
here.
Where are you guys at? Oh, you're over there.
I'm near the Dreadbot. Oh, there's a guy on a cliff.
There's a flyer right.
That if you want, I can push one of these guys off the cliff. And oh no, this guy's flying.
Ooh, no.
Guy over here.
Now, is he going to stay in the air? That's the question. Can't hit him.
Yep, there you go.
See, that's the problem. They die too quick for me. I think if I hit him the first time, it would have been fine. Like, I kept hitting him, but...
I should be nearly done with my pinning thing. But in the... I don't know if you guys have seen the Spider-Man trailer for this game.
I did.
Fucking... No Spider-Man villains. Spider-Man's spider on his chest, the logo, is blue for some reason, which I did not like. And it just didn't look that interesting to me. There was a lot of webbing. That looked cool.
I mean, you know...
Well, they're gonna have a classic skin, of course.
Oh, of course.
So you don't necessarily
Like,
have to have...
Yeah. Like,
blue
I
spider.
like the suit, but... I like his voice, too. I don't know who that is, but I like the voice.
I was
Or if
very...
it's Sam Riegel.
It had... At first, it sounded like Yuri. For a second there, but then you could tell it
You know
wasn't.
who voiced him, Neil?
I don't. I listened to it. I was listening for it to be Yuri Lowenthal or Josh Keaton. Those
sure
are the
someone
voices
knows.
I was hoping for.
It would
This
be
is
really
someone
funny
new.
if it's Sam Riegel.
I mean, it theoretically could be. The voice didn't sound not Sam Riegel, so it wasn't like, "Hey everybody, it's me, Spider-Man. What up?"
But we did. I actually kind of thought that thing at the end was kind of funny with Hulk.
Oh yeah, where
'Cause
he's
they go-
trying to get Hulk to say
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's like, Spider. No, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider. We'll work on it, buddy.
That is pretty funny.
And then we had a weird voice for Iron Man. I swear to God that wasn't...
Nolan North.
Yeah, I swear it wasn't him. It's probably not.
Here's the thing, Cap sounded like Cap.
Yeah, he did sound like
apparently
Cap.
the story is going to focus on Kamala and Natasha hanging out
Which is
with
weird, 'cause
Spider-Man.
they didn't talk at all in the thing.
Yeah,
We see
even
Kamala.
Thor had a line.
And then we saw which costume was that they had Hawkeye in? It's like that weird one where he has a thing over his mouth.
That was here's the thing. I actually like that skin a lot better than the shaved head, so I'm glad they used it. But that specific skin was the one I hate. That's the ultimate skin.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if I just say it's the one I hate, people know which one I'm
I
talking
like
about.
that one. But
You
I
know
don't
what's
like the
funny?
kid.
It's
I think he
funny.
looks cool. Granted.
I can't separate the two. Whenever
'Cause-
I mean this truly in the best way. Whenever I see that skin, I get angry. I do not like it.
I think it's kind of funny though that you. It's kind of funny that you barely. I just barely saw Hawkeye. 'Cause he was like sitting on top of something away from everybody. It's like what did,
And then
Why
Kate
do you-
is all front and center.
yeah. Then they had Kamala being big, so you could see her. It's like what did?
I'm alright, Elvish. Sorry if that was
Hey,
a little while ago when you messaged. As busy smacking people as the God of Thunder.
You're busy smacking people. You gonna finish that sentence? No, I finished it.
Yeah.
Talking about our G+.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
By
do
the
it.
way,
I'm coming.
I don't know
Come.
if this is outside of America, but if anybody did want to get
No.
Disney Plus, if for nothing else than to watch Jeff Goldblum be goofy, it is currently $2.
I think they are doing it.
I
said
know, because
no.
I just renewed my subscription and I only paid $2, and it was wonderful. Because I didn't have enough to pay it, and then I was like, oh, look at this! Was that bad?
You know, from the back, Cap looks like he has like elf ears.
Yeah,
It does
no, he
almost
has
look like
pointy
Elvis.
ears. The
His feet
the
are
fucking
sticking out
skin
his
definitely
toes.
has pointies.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Nat.
You
Fuck
crushed
you.
runs and everything.
We have one more before we get to the actual rest of this. The Dark Angel saga. Oh, that's X-Men, I believe. Yeah.
I always thought it was weird that they called
That was-
Archangel, because archangels are supposed to be like really good angels, like the warriors of God.
Yeah, this is the
But
yeah,
Archangel
this
is like a bad guy.
Yeah, this is a story where he like
He's a
his
fallen archangel, I believe.
Just call him
like his
demon.
wings. His wings are like those, like they're like sharpened, basically.
Yeah. I like
Why not?
Archangel.
And
I
then-
think he's a cool character.
I like Angel. He just
I wish they would
I
have
like
just called him
Archangel.
Demon. That's so much cooler.
okay. We got 96. How many? Let's see. How many have they done in this one, real quick? 96.
Archangel
okay.
typically is an actual angel. He's actually an angel.
Just give us a sample of your DNA,
So-
Maestro. We'll stop you from
They're still doing their weird formula of doing like 3 or 4 stories each list. Which is stupid. CBR, but he got nipples. Thought I'd point that out.
A lot of talking from Maestro today. Jesus, he doesn't usually have this much dialogue.
I was like, okay, Maestro, we get it. What? We get it. Shut up. Okay, Darren DePaul, we get it. Shush.
He's like, this is the one time I get to speak in this game.
This is the one time I get to say things other than voice lines for Reinhardt. Oh shit.
And Revenant.
I bet you anything. I bet you anything Matt Mercer's like, that didn't change your character, Darren. Fuck.
They have to bring me in to say. Well, I'm assuming they probably had him come in to say Cole now, or Cassidy, or whatever.
Well,
I would assume.
they're unveiling a comic book that talks about the origins of Cassidy Cole, apparently. Or Cole Cassidy. Cassidy Cole sounds better to me.
What was the name we came up with?
Probably what it is.
That would have liked way better. That had something to do with Matt Mercer's name.
Mercer Matthews.
Yeah. See, that would have been so. That would have fit.
It's not another rip-off of a. See, I thought McCree was just a rip-off of like a generic cowboy name in the first place. They didn't have to say it was from somebody in their office. I don't think anybody would have really known, except for them.
I certainly didn't.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason everyone knows now is because of what the guy did, so...
I mean, to be fair, I understand why they don't want to name the character after anyone else who works there, because, like, you know, that bit them last time.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't think Matt Mercer would ever do anything, you know, you already got hit by this. Just be careful.
I think it's probably why a lot of people sometimes don't name characters after people, because, like, you know, you don't want to do that. I mean...
Oh, good. How are you, Elvish?
Ah! Ew, he sneezed on me.
That was a gamma clap.
Take a
He
shower.
clapped them cheeks. Okay,
it would
so
be
now...
so intimidating if Hulk clapped his hands, did like a thunderclap, and it's like, is that the best you can do? But then from the back, there's a second thunderclap from his ass. That would be so scary. 2 thunderclaps at the same time. Holy fuck.
So basically, it's safe to say, do not let
his
Hulk...
ass cheeks.
Yeah, do not let Hulk twerk.
Do not let the Hulk twerk.
That'd be like last resort.
That would be like a nuke, man.
Yeah.
That'd be like a fucking nuke.
But, real quick, we'll start this off. We got 96 on here is a story called The Great Cow Race.
I don't know what that is.
It's from a comic series called Bone. I know what Bone is.
Oh, I know what Bone is. I read the first 2, I think. I like that series. The art's really good. It's like a little cute, little chibi-looking dude who's got a really big nose. He looks like basically Mario.
I know how you heard about this guy. We both got that comic book for free comic book day.
Yeah.
When we went to the Smash Bros. Tournament.
But there was also, they used to show up at Scholastic all the time. Like what the book fairs, they used to sell them at the book fairs all the time.
Oh shit.
I read the first one before I got the one at the free comic book thing.
I will say this.
Surprisingly dark for a kid's comic.
My best experience with free comic book day is it introduced me to Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, which is an amazing comic book. It's so fucking good.
Very good story.
It's basically Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, and Daphne and Fred in a mutant, not a zombie, a mutant apocalypse with monsters. And it's fucking gnarly. But, so Bones did things? What did Bones do?
This is... So he and his friend, I can't remember what his friend's name. But...
One. The girl?
No, the other guy. Because...
Is his name Skull?
Because I know there's like a human girl that they
romanticize him with.
Organs?
If this thing would stop doing that, there. Okay.
Skin? I'm throwing out guesses. Muscle tissue? Perhaps? Muscle tissue?
What the fuck? One of the proto-synthos was just flying.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
He ran up to me in the sky and blew up.
I'm fighting a few of these fuckers real quick. Can you guys handle Maestro while I get these guys?
Jeez, I just killed all those protosynthesids with my... I just made a gas bomb over here. Killed them all with my Bifrost.
I killed them all with my bisexuality.
Yeah.
So him and his
Because-
friend, they do it.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Our hero. Oh yeah, his full name is Phone Bone.
Phone Bone.
Yeah, Fonebone.
It is a kid's comic, but it's surprisingly dark.
Yeah, and it's all in black and white.
It's super cool.
Should I think it is?
There are black and white versions, but there's also colored versions.
But this story is
Let me dodge.
the greedy. The greedy phony boney. Who's phony bone? Who's phony bone?
The
think
greeny
that's another
phony
one.
bony?
The greedy phony bone has cajoled the dim-witted smiley bone. Our last name's just Bone. Into
Something
one.
related.
Disguise themselves as cows and win the great cow race against Grandma Ben, who wins the race every year. Grandma Ben?
Is Grandma Ben a reference to Uncle Ben?
I'd imagine.
Ugh.
With great
Shoot 'em in the
power
cheeks.
comes great gender identity. I changed things up, son. I used to be Uncle Ben. Now I'm Grandma Ben.
There's a lot of proto-synthoids.
Okay, so that was basically that story.
Jesus! Jesus! Ah!
He can't hear you now. He can't hear you now. Ah!
Yeah, I find that kind of interesting that a story about that is apparently one of the greatest stories. I mean, there's probably more to it than what I said, but
To be fair, I have yet to know any of the stories you brought up, although I believe one of them's the best, because you mentioned Matt Fraction.
do you think Hawkeye's My Life as a Weapon will be on here?
If it's not, this list is invalid. And I don't even mean that as like a, oh, I'm a Hawkeye fan, meh. No, that comic book is pure art. Take out the character Clint Barton. Actually, you can't really take Clint because it's so much of a core of who he is. But if the same story would have been done with like an
Stone slow-mo.
indie character, it still would have been brilliant.
But next is Superman for All Seasons by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. I know those names very well.
Ah, yes, this is when Superman decided he was going to watch all of Game of Thrones. He made the commitment.
Oh, they're flying bitches. Come here. Smack. Smack.
Camellia.
Damn it. See, he doesn't... How the hell
Yeah,
am I supposed
you,
to do airborne shit? He can't stay in the air long enough.
What
you
happened?
didn't see the group of proto-synthoids that was chasing you, did you?
Nope.
There
I
was
did, they
like
ran
20
past
of
me.
them.
They were running through
Chasing
me
me.
to get to you.
I
It
was
was
dealing-
really scary.
I was dealing with other ones. Like, there were a bunch that exploded. I think I died. There were a bunch that exploded directly in my face.
Giggity.
Ah.
But, this story is... Each issue is narrated by a different person who has a different take of who Superman is. Okay.
Why are the Reapers here? What the fuck? This isn't Taskmaster.
We have one story is by Jonathan Kent. Is that Superboy?
Real fast, there is a reason why the Taskmaster guys are here. In the story for this mission, Taskmaster shows up just randomly to be like, I survived the apocalypse too!
Alright.
And he's not old either, we don't think.
He very much sucks.
Each story is Jonathan Kent, which I think is Superboy.
That is, I believe, currently Superman's son, Superboy. The
Lois Lane.
original Superboy was Connor, right? Connor Kent?
I think so. Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, and Lana Lang. And they all tell their... They all tell their story of how they feel about Superman and what he is.
You want to hear something that pissed off a young Neil Burris?
Just got off the phone with Maddie, who is
Why the fuck did they name a character Lane and Lang?
just excited about life.
I would always confuse Lana Lang with Lois Lane, because their names are fucking just similar enough where someone with dyslexia goes, these are the same person. It's not fucking fair. Sky, we're gonna go back to the helicarrier. so you can get your dailies. We're also going to hang out at the helicarrier and have pizza. Is everyone okay with this?
Will they have mead?
No. No, they won't.
Damn.
I don't know why this is my Black Panther voice. But they will not.
94 is Weapon X. I don't know who that is. Is this the original story where he came from?
Man, I saw
remember how my remember how my heroic score was 1905? It's gonna be way higher now. It's 2406. Jeez, the store is strong.
I recently saw a cosplay of Weapon X Wolverine. That shit is gnarly. He's basically naked, but that shit is gnarly.
Yeah, this is like the... This is a
There's
story
a
where
weird
that...
thing on his head.
Where that image came from of like him with the wires coming out of him and...
Oh yeah, very
looking at the helmet.
iconic. Very iconic to the character.
Have you ever played X-Men?
Go get your dailies, bitch.
Legends?
X2 Wolverine's Revenge.
Not that one.
Go get your dailies.
There was a game called X-Men Legends, and there was a flashback where you get to play through the Weapon X thing, and I was like, dude, this is fucking awesome. It was one of the only one-player. It was like one of the one-player missions that you could do.
X-Men Legends is that the one where the intro for the game starts with like, I think it's Kitty Pryde or somebody. It's Kitty Pryde or Rogue or some shit. Somebody's in like a car. They're getting arrested. And then fucking Mystique reveals herself to be one of the guards. Blob comes out and like destroys the truck.
Yes. It's I think it's actually Magma, who was like one of the characters they made for that game. Who is actually one of the stronger characters.
Why not just use Pyro?
No, Magma is like an X-Men that they're hiring on. They're bringing into their group.
Yeah, why not just use Pyro? Oh, okay.
Because
So
he's a bad
Magma's
guy.
a good guy. Okay.
You actually fight Pyro really early on in that game. Before you fight Mystique.
Because the game
Then you
I
fight
was
Pyro
thinking
again.
is the one where Mark Hamill voices Wolverine. Yes, I just said that.
I just remember
He does really good at it.
There's a Black Widow emote in the store back there.
I bought them all because I have a ton of those things.
I just remember there was an old parody of Born This Way that was about the X-Men where it went, no matter good, bad, or both, Team X or Team Magneto, we can be best friends except for that douchebag Pyro. And I think of that every time I think of Pyro. Because he was such a dick. At least in the movies. He was
actually Pyro's become
dick.
a really cool character in the comics.
Oh?
Ah, yes.
He's been after like Magneto like basically founded Genosha, and then like the second version of Genosha that survived after the Sentinels. Him, Pyro, and Emma Frost basically are partially running this new mutant home country, basically. And apparently they have a fucking flying saucer. It's really weird, but it's super cool.
Dude, fucking comic books get gnarly. It's so weird to see what the MCU picks and takes, because there's so many things where you would assume, oh, they're never going to do the TVA. They do the fucking TVA, it's great. Oh, they're never going to fucking do Kang the Conqueror and all the different versions. That would be confusing. They're doing Kang the fucking Conqueror. It's fucking gnarly, man, just how many things. And I can't even talk about one of the things they're doing, because it's in Eternal's post-credit scene, but Pat knows about it. I think a couple people out there might know about it. I will give the code name One Direction. They're doing some weird shit. They're doing some fucking weird shit.
Next we have Final Crisis. That low, huh?
What is Final Crisis again?
That is the...
I know the name, so I know
Yeah,
the
I'm trying to
story.
see what year this is, because I'm trying to figure out which Crisis this is. Because this is DC, and they do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This is... Okay, this is Grant Morrison's story. Okay, I know him.
Grant Morrison
This is
so hit and miss for me. He wrote a lot of Flash shit. And Batman shit.
Heroes... Let's see, so the idea of this one is... This is when Darkseid manages to finally conquer Earth with his anti-life equation. Then we see the after effects, because most of the world's heroes have now become corrupted by him, so they're evil. But whatever heroes on Earth remain unaffected, manage to fight back and take control of Earth and defeat Darkseid, then the heroes must take on Mandrak, who's the evil monitor.
I want it to be known the other
Which
day...
that destroys the multiverse.
I want Skylar to know about this. The other day, Beck asked me and Pat, "Are you guys fans of DC too?" And we were just like, "Yeah." Yeah, we're just nerds in general. Did you get your shit?
Yes, I did.
Where are
Let's
you?
go do another mission. He's
Where's
near the character selector thing. I'm at the war table.
You think?
I like the Sovereign Sun costume for Thor.
Here's the thing, Pat. I will say this as well. I'm going to look at that skin in just a minute. Because now I don't know which one that is.
It's one of the ones where he's wearing the helmet, and
uh-huh.
it's like kind of got the loincloth thing going on.
We're going to do that cap mission you told me about. But we're going to do it at level 2. Oh, wait. It says... Wait, is it easier to do it at level... Wait. Mission power level... Does the red... Okay, what do the numbers mean? Because there's a green one that says minus 21, and there's a red one that says plus 29. So I don't know what that means.
The red one means that the power level is 23 higher than yours.
Okay, so this is 21 lower than our current power level.
That'll be easier for me,
Yeah.
since I'm like power level 50 something.
Yeah. But wait, was I saying something just a second ago? I thought I was.
You were.
What was I saying? Help.
I don't know.
Help. Oh, I'll say this, Pat. Not only do I guarantee you my life as a weapon is going to be on this list, but if it is any lower than top 40, this list is dog shit to me. That's how I view it. I think that might be one of... I don't know if I like Gwenpool just maybe a little bit more, but I really like my life as a weapon.
It's really good.
It's really good. I mean, it feels like I have to defend Gwenpool, you know? Like, I have a stake in Gwenpool.
There's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's just a female Deadpool. Which originally she wasn't. But now they've kind of made her be that.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Who wrote Unbelievable Deadpool? I want to check this. Gwenpool, not Deadpool.
I don't know what happened to my Gwenpool shirt.
Of course, we get to the first story of a comic book series. It's not even a series. Kind of is, but it's indie, so I don't know it.
Christopher Hastings.
But we will mention it. It's a series called Love and Rockets. Never heard of it.
It's about Rocket Raccoon making love.
And the story is the death of Speedy.
Oh. I like Speedy.
Shit. He becomes Red
This
Arrow
isn't the
later.
Speedy you guys are thinking of. This is the indie comics.
Wish I could
Oh?
help, but I'm short-handed.
It's basically a group focused on a group of young men and women in the barrio, which is like a ghetto, basically.
Mm.
I mean, it looks cool, but it's like that's not my thing though. It kind of looks like the Walking Dead comics a little bit.
So the art's probably good.
You think? I'm sure. I would assume some of those will be on here. The Walking Dead comics.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, maybe not.
I did not expect to see that.
They are a little cliche.
The Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck.
Oh.
Oh yeah, fucking
Oh no, I know they make them.
great,
But
great comics. A lot of the current DuckTales is based off those comics.
A 12-part detailed life from boyhood until his first appearance as a regular comic book character. That's cool.
Christopher Hastings has also wrote Longshot Saves the Marvel Universe, Quantum and Woody, I don't know what that is, but my favorite one, which I have read this one, is Secret Agent Deadpool. His best work, as far as I can tell, is most definitely Unbelievable Gwenpool.
A resistance unit is fighting for its life near your location.
Cap's got them cheeks in this costume. Got some nice cheeks.
I'm gonna check on Matt Fraction. I want to see what else he's done. Because he's wrote like a shit ton of
I'm
stuff.
gonna check on them cheeks.
Yeah, if you search him, first
Look
thing
at
that
my
pops
cheeks,
up is
Lord.
My Life as a Weapon.
I was watching a video on YouTube. There's a new person who bonded to the Venom symbiote.
Oh.
Yeah.
Starting to get the upper hand, Cap.
As Venom, as Eddie has been away from Earth, he hasn't been with the Venom symbiote, right? And he told his son to stay away from the Venom symbiote because he would have liked having Eddie's son because his DNA is so close to Eddie's.
Yeah.
But he said, do not bond with the symbiote. And what basically that storyline has been, Eddie has been, since he did something with Kneale, he's been able to remote control symbiotes from wherever he is. And with that, he's been able to basically save people around the universe from where he was. And he was trying to tell his son to stay away from the Venom symbiote, and then something was disguising itself as Eddie, and basically was tricking his son into thinking he's in danger when he is in danger, probably by that guy. And
So not really
whenever-
tricking, just informing.
yeah, except that was probably the bad guy going to take Dylan somewhere and going to do something bad. There's a drone flying around, Pat. I don't know if you need to kill it still. But
I just realized, if I throw my shield, will that count as 2 hits because it hits them and comes back through them? It should, and it may if I can hit them again.
I don't know.
Because
I have
apparently
no
I
idea.
have 7 out of 8. 7 out of 10 of like the airborne combos, but I didn't jump off the ground in the last mission, so I'm guessing that might be. Maybe it counts.
Hulk killed a guy as I was about to use my spear on him.
But basically, Venom comes in to save them, and he bonds with Dylan. And he murders a bunch of military dudes.
As a little kid.
Actually, he basically just looks like Venom,
Oh yeah.
because Venom can kind of stretch himself out.
Speaking of that, Knull is dead in the comics currently, I believe.
I
'Cause he
believe
was-
that's
I can't remember
partially
who
how.
killed him.
Carnage
It
took
was-
his place. Right?
Actually, no, Venom did. I think that's Ultimate Carnage you're thinking about, because there's different comics. This is the main universe that I'm talking about.
Speaking, does Carnage in the main universe, does he have that swirl on his head, or is that like...
No, I think that's like Ultimate.
I thought Ultimate Carnage was
think.
in the
I
main
don't know.
universe.
He might be.
I don't
God,
know.
this shit pisses me off.
It's all just contained into weird stories.
Look, here's the thing. What I like about
Speaking
the
of that-
MCU is because a lot of them have no continuity. The MCU gets to pick and choose. The bad thing is that the stories themselves have that issue. But if they're really just testing things for the movies, I can get over it.
Speaking of that, I'm excited because I believe, I don't know if they have yet, but they're making Knull into a figure finally.
Knull is super cool.
Because, I don't know if, Skylar, you know this, but I have figures of every symbiote.
I
They're all-
am jealous.
They're all displayed, too. I mean,
At one point, I had a Venom figure that you had to build. It came in a little crate, and I had to build it, but I lost some of the pieces. So
Actually,
I can't build him anymore, and it really made me sad because he had it was Venom encompassing Eddie, and he was coming out of a container. It was super cool.
I actually have the
remember that
classic,
figure.
a '90s one, the Todd McFarlane Venom, where he's not bulky.
There's this new figure, Pat. I'm telling you about this because it's really cool. It's from the fucking Spider-Man the Animated Series, where it's a Venom figure, but it has that thing that the animated series had, where the lining on Venom, half of it was red and half of it was blue. It has that, and it looks so fucking cool. Oh, by the way, I actually looked at it before the stream started. Your gift will probably be there on the 16th, Pat.
Okay.
You gotta wait till
Damn.
Christmas, bitch. Skylar, motherfucker, you gotta wait till Christmas. Cause I know you.
You gonna find it, steal it from you?
I like Thor's way he kills the Adaptoids. He just picks them up by the throat and shocks them with lightning.
And then he just disregards them like, eh.
I think me throwing the shield does count. If they're in the air and it hits them more than once.
Guys, I'm gonna chill up here and look at my card for a minute, because I think I finished some of it. I have not yet.
I need to...
I just finished my lightning attacks.
Perfect Strangers by Robert Kirkman. I know that name.
That's the guy who did Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his Invincible series, which everyone knows about.
Which is also him.
I still have yet to see that show.
I have absolutely no interest in that show.
Amazon, but,
Here's the thing, I am not a fan of the deconstructing of the superhero genre shows.
Okay,
I get it,
basically
it's a cool idea, it's just not something for me.
comic.
Alright. It's kind of meh.
I like deconstructions of characters, not deconstructions of concepts.
How about... Hold on a minute, List.
I'm getting it.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What does this say?
That's not
Superman.
how you type, Thor.
Superman smashes the Klan. I'm sorry?
I remember this!
Is it the Klan I think it is?
I'm pretty sure the cover art is exactly what you're imagining.
That's fucking awesome. I love that.
Yep.
I actually quite love that.
Yeah, Superman smashes the Klan. It's a... I never
But you know what's
read it,
funny?
but I saw it in my store.
You know what's funny though? They remade the story.
That is
In
America's ass.
In 2020. It's but it's got a... It almost looks like an animated series type style, which is actually kind of cool.
That is America's ass.
What are you looking down for?
Oh yeah, I recognize the work by this artist. Guri Hiru.
There's also
you know why I recognize this artist though? Hold on, let me check.
Jean Luen Yang and Guri Hiru?
I'm pretty sure this is the artist who did Unbelievable Gwenpool. Just based on what I just saw. Let me check. Unbelievable Gwenpool artist. Fuck, I'm on images, not... Yep, Guri Hiru. I was right.
I'm assuming this man is... Actually, I don't... What is that name? Is that...
Oh, hey, Sky, you're right. That is America's ass. I just noticed. Yeah. That is America's ass. That should be the name of that skin.
It should be. But, I also like the comic series where Cap just murders a bunch of terrorists after 9/11.
Yep.
I mean, this is the man who was first appeared.
Yeah, it was punching Hitler in the face.
Yeah.
Comic books are inherently political, so whenever people are like, don't get them political, I'm like, they have to be.
Which I do love I still love that they made a reference to that issue in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that scene where he hits Hitler and they cut to him doing it several times. I'm like, God damn it. I used to hate those scenes, dude. I used to fucking hate the fact that they, like, made a super soldier and put him in a, like, USO show. I was like, that's the dumbest thing. But then I had a realization. That's exactly what America would do.
Well, see, that's why I like the first movie, too, because they literally just put him in this goofy costume, just trudge him out there.
I adore that
Speaking
movie
of goofy
so
costume,
much.
that's the one I'm wearing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're wearing the you're wearing the Avengers
you're wearing
suit.
America's ass.
Yeah. The one he looks down. That is America's ass.
Fucking.
So anyway, he's checking himself out there.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Really funny.
Hold on, brain work. Fucking. I wish they'd add the first Avengers suit, which is the one with the fucking straps.
Mm-hmm.
God,
That
that
is a cool
suit
one.
looks really cool to me. Because they really, like, wanted to make it look like a natural look, and God, they succeeded. I think his best suit in the MCU is his in-game suit, but I really like the first Avengers suit. Who's gonna go door to door in America?
That door is open over there. Thank you. Hello. Can I come in? Can I come in? Can I come in? I'm in. Can I come in?
No, this is Wakanda area. You're America.
Can I
You
come
stay
in?
over there.
Hello.
Wakandans only. No, Wakandans and Asgardians only. No Americans.
You know, that just begs the question: what the hell is that glass made out
Pat,
of?
hold on. Come
Right.
back. Come back to where you were. Come look at the glass. Sup. look up. Sup. How you feeling? What's
Get
up?
down from there. No.
No.
Get down. Get down.
No, no. Don't tap on the glass.
Scare the animals.
Yeah, Panthers don't like that.
We'll scare the Hulks and the Thors.
Oh, by the way, they talked a little bit about a couple things. Number one, they talked about Hulk's role in the She-Hulk show, which is essentially somebody said it was like an interviewer.
Thor does use the computers with his hammer.
Essentially, they said that the reason that Bruce Banner is trying to like reconnect with his cousin is because he's been an Avenger for so long that he literally sees himself as the Hulk, and that's why he did the gamma shit that turned him into Professor Hulk. So him figuring himself out is why he's not that anymore. That's why he's going to be normal Bruce Banner again. And also he seeks out Jennifer Walters to try and figure out who Bruce Banner is a little more. Also, the first 3 episodes of Hawkeye got reviewed, and everybody is saying exactly what I fucking hoped. They're saying this is a reintroduction to the character. It will make you fall in love with Jeremy Renner all over again. Haley Steinfeld is an instant favorite, and this feels very street level, which I am all about. Really hope I like it too. I'm done gushing now. I'm done, I promise. I have
Nice
ejaculated.
push kick.
Hey,
One of my
Hey,
favorite
Thor?
things to do is
hey Thor, can you take me to the potty?
hang on.
Okay, thank you. I really gotta go potty.
Hang on.
This is not a bathroom, Thor.
Over here.
Thor, that's not a
Just piss in the
bathroom.
corner. Just piss in the corner.
Thor, this is... I'm a king. I'm not used to this. Alright,
I'm
you
a
go
god.
over there.
I do
You
the
just-
same thing.
You just go over there, and I'm just gonna... Alright, I'm finished. I made poopies. You
Oh, I got
understand
the
though,
thing
Pat?
Shit.
I also find... I just want to say this real fast because another thought hit my head. I also find it really weird that there was a solid amount of time where Miss Marvel was supposed to come out before Hawkeye, and now it's not coming out till May of next year, and nobody knows why. I think the big thing, and tomorrow's thing is supposed to be focused on Disney Plus, right? But I think my big hope is that we figure out what's going on with Deadpool tomorrow. Like, that's been my big question about everything. Like, where is Deadpool? What's going on with Deadpool? I hope Kevin Feige just sort of says, hey, fuckers, you guys are assholes for leaking all that Spider-Man shit. Deadpool's dead. The MCU is over. I'm gonna go have sex with all your mothers. Goodbye.
No, they come in and it's like, first thing with Deadpool is he's gonna be killing the entire Marvel Universe.
Yeah, and then we're done. Then we're fucking done. Have fun with your Spider-Man leaks.
And he's literally threatening me from behind the stage right now.
Ryan Reynolds is back there. He has a gun. It is not the real Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds has gone insane. He thinks he's the real Deadpool. He thinks he is, but it's just Ryan Reynolds with a gun.
Oh, and Taika Waititi is dressed up as Korg.
Pretty good cosplay.
Very strange back here.
Unrelated to my current hostage situation, but, you know. By the way, Skylar, when's it start? 9 or 10?
10.
After last week's cliffhanger, I kind of need to watch this one live, you know?
Yeah.
Pat, I'm actually curious, because here's the thing. Patrick, I am a big fan of comic books, so I kind of wonder when we're going to start seeing some of the shit I know. Like, when are we going to see DC Ceased? When are we going to see Batman Death in the Family? Fucking, I wonder if Unbelievable Gwenpool will be on this damn list. I'd love it to be. So tell me another member of this list so we can slowly get to the shit I know.
Let's see. Next up, we have 88 through 85. God damn it! It's no Love and Rockets story. I don't know these stories.
Oh.
Some called the Love Bunglers. Okay.
I've heard of Hole Bunglers.
Who killed Jimmy Olsen?
I have heard of this.
Superman. It's
Watch me use the computer. I just shocked it. I didn't even
This is Superman. This is the comic series Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, also made by Matt Fraction.
These weapons are amazing.
I've been meaning to read it because he's very good at deconstructing characters.
We'll need them if we want to win this war against Abe. Now,
Got them cheeks.
get your people out of those cells.
I'm telling you, dude, Matt Fraction's gonna go down in history as, like, the guy the MCU cut.
Use their new adaptoid models to save the city.
Just throw that apple at you. Just sitting here eating a golden apple, and you just tossed it behind him.
What?
It just goes right over your head.
Why do you have a golden apple? Why do you just have that? Oh, my bad. I went to the fucking Garden of Eden before this.
3 bites and I'm done.
I'm gonna finish that. You don't. I want to know what a goddamn golden apple tastes like.
Next, we have something called the High Society, which is a series called Cerberus. Never heard of it.
I mean, to anybody out there who watches this on YouTube and goes, how come you didn't talk about that? If we don't know it, we can't say anything. And if we don't know the characters, we can't even talk about the plot.
This looks familiar because I've seen this character before. He's an aardvark. He looks.
Excellent question. Good thing we've commandeered some new weapons.
The hell's this?
Are the resistance blowing up police vehicles now, Doc?
That was aim all the way, Cap. Honest.
First Tale of the Demon. which is a Batman story.
Theoretically about Ra's al Ghul. By the way, someone gave me shit the other day. Because apparently there's a big internet debate on whether or not his name is Ra's al Ghul or Ra's al Ghul. And somebody got mad at me because I say both. And that is my fucking compromise. Because I think Ra's sounds better, but I know a lot of people who like Ra's better. So I compromise. Hey, Thor. Thor, I gotta go potty again.
This is...
Ah! Thor, I went potty.
So this is Batman fakes Bruce Wayne's death, so he fakes his own death, and takes on the identity of Matches Malone. Oh, that's where this came from. And then he works with a scientist who had worked with Rash. Call him Rash. Not of his own volition, they race to stop him and Talia from unleashing a deadly plague. Okay, so this is...
Is this the story where Talia and Batman create Damian?
Bone down.
Get frisky in Metropolis.
Yeah, I just realized this
No,
give me
because
a year.
superheroes don't do that.
Oh no, I didn't bring up cunnilingus. They can fuck. They just can't reciprocate oral. That's the only problem.
So this is... Okay, so this is also the first... This is the first time we see the use of the Lazarus Pit.
Okay, so obviously a core that would forever go with the character.
Change, yeah.
This is probably when Talia was just the daughter of the villain.
Yeah, not the mother of Batman's child. God, they really, like, there was a time where no one fucking knew who Ra's was, and the comic books were like, well, fuck you. Here's who Ra's is. Forever tied to Batman now. Like, fucking Ra's is a direct relative of Batman's kid.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Your grandfather is an asshole, Damien.
But Alfred, isn't my father an asshole too? Everyone's an asshole when you get to my age, Damien. You're an asshole too, you fucking twat. I fought in a war. Which one, Alfred? Don't worry about it. One of them. Don't worry, we're here to save you. Don't worry, we're here to save you. We just killed the fuck out of him. Theo, we're trying to save him with death. So what's next? A lot of DC shit.
Dark Side War.
Too much DC shit. I like DC though.
I'm gonna assume Blackest Night, Blackest Night, Brightest Day, or whatever.
This is
Blackest
when...
Night better fucking be here. Are you kidding me?
This was when Jessica Cruz took over as Green Lantern.
You guys want to hear something weird? There's actually a sequel to Blackest Night, which is a crossover between the Green Lantern and, I shit you not, Star Trek. And it's really good. There's
the Star
also
Trek comics are pretty cool.
Well, there's also a Doctor Who Star Trek crossover, and that one is actually of the Next Generation Star Trek members. That one's really fun. But the premise of the Star Trek meets Green Lantern is one of the fucking guys, you know, the little blue people who have the rings. He's like trying to escape Necron. So he goes to another dimension and he dies. So some of the rings he had with him go to the fucking members of the Enterprise, including Spock, Bones, and Uhura. It's fucking neat, dude. It's really fucking neat.
What do they do? Just put them in their quarters afterwards? Just like, oh, that was a fun time.
Well, they're stuck to him. They can't get him off. And afterwards, I think they either stay on as Green Lanterns, because, spoiler alert, they don't go back to the universe in this story. The DC universe got destroyed by Necron.
Nice.
So they just stay with the Enterprise. So what's after Darkseid War?
Let's see.
Not to mama. Not to mama. Not the motherfucking mama.
Not
New
the
World,
Madre.
New World Order, which is a Justice League of America story.
I recognize that title too. I think there's gonna be one here. I can't remember what it's called. I know the show is called Superman versus the Elite, like the movie that it got based off of.
Mm-hmm.
It's one where Superman like fights this new group called the Elite, and their whole thing is, we're heroes that kill. And what ends up happening is Superman is driven to show what he could do at his most powerful. And it's pretty fucking gnarly.
Isn't that the series where, like, the guy tries to read his mind and he, like, basically kills him? Is that one, or is that a different one?
I think that might be a different one. This is the one where essentially he shows that if he did go evil, he could kill all of them by, like, essentially faking all of their deaths and showing, if I wanted to, I could have. So shut the fuck up. Pat, this guy right here, this is a laser enemy.
Oh, there's an elite over here, then.
This is a blaster guy.
Oh, there's this guy here, too, who's an elite.
From the comic we were just talking about.
But this is the story where the whole Batman prepares for everything comes from. Where he like literally has a plan for everything.
Which I like.
Because a group of aliens come to attack apparently, and then the secret behind them is the thing, but doesn't tell me what it is.
Lead the way, Captain.
Hang on, guys, I gotta get a snack.
I love it
Hang
when
on,
Old man Logan.
Careful, Captain.
hang on.
Aim's pouring in more units.
Let me get my snack real quick.
Which one is this?
Cap, Thor's getting a snack real quick. Hold up.
Which old man? Oh, this is the
Which old man Logan?
Alright, we're good.
This is the old man Logan with the big ugly nasty Hulk who
Banged his cousin.
yes.
Here's
This is
the
also
thing.
the one with Hawkeye, I believe, old man Hawkeye.
Yes.
Hawkeye is like a supporting character in most of the old man Logan storyline. Until he
dies
got
in
his
this
own.
one.
That group's targeting you.
There's apparently everybody's been telling me I need to read Old Man Logan, Whatever Happened to Kate Bishop. Apparently it's really fucking good. Like, people are telling me that it's like fraction levels of good.
Because this is the story where at the end Hulk eats Logan, but then
Oh yeah. Then he comes
Logan
out of him,
rips himself out. Yeah.
which is pretty brutal. Because that doesn't even kill the Hulk.
Nope, it fell in the water. Let's see. Another Cerberus comic. I don't know this series, so. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of these.
Yeah, there's a world of comics we know nothing about.
I know Image, Dark Horse, DC, and Marvel. That's pretty much all I know.
We have A Game of You, which is another
IDW.
Sandman series.
IDW comics are really fucking good. They're doing
Oh,
Power
and of
Rangers
course
and
Archie.
Ninja Turtles right now. Oh, of course Archie. Yeah. Archie did Ninja Turtles for a little bit too. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen any fucking Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers on here.
Batman and the Turtles.
You think any of the Sonic ones are going to make it on here? I would imagine probably not.
Probably
Maybe
Probably one.
Yeah, because they aren't all great. But
I mean, we
are.
kind of keep forgetting this, but we have yet to get to like 70. Like, you gotta assume some of these aren't that great because we went to 100.
Next up, we have Anatomy Lesson, which is Sage of the Swamp Thing, which I know Swamp Thing.
I know Swamp Thing.
I know Swamp Thing.
Yeah, this is when Alan Moore wrote him.
I know.
Alan Moore's a miserable.
I always used to mix up Swamp Thing and Man Thing.
Well, to be fair,
they're very similar characters.
You know, fun fact, they aren't rip-offs of each other either. Like, a lot of fucking DC and Marvel characters are just rip-offs of each other. But that is not the case with Swamp Thing and Man Thing, because they came out like a week apart. So it wouldn't have been possible.
Also, isn't it Man Thing's the Marvel one, right?
Yeah. Man Thing is apparently maybe coming to the MCU.
Man Thing is a Nexus being, so I would enjoy him coming. Man Thing is a Nexus being. He guards one of the Nexus points. In Marvel stuff.
The phrase Nexus being hasn't been said yet, but they did talk about Nexus in WandaVision, so... And she's a Nexus being, too.
We might get even to more interesting stuff in the MCU sometime soon, too. Because, we've started doing, like, multiverse stuff, and then, like, going out into the time and a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah.
In that Venom comic I was talking about, it ended with Venom showing up in the Far Worlds, I think, or somewhere like that. That's like beyond what was but what is all creation. And that's where all of like the Watchers and everybody would join up to do like treaties and stuff.
Yeah.
So that place is like super important.
That makes this all worth it.
Okay, so this story was Alec Holland was not transformed into Swamp Thing. A chemicals animated a group of vegetation into thinking it was Alec Holland. That's stupid.
Ah, yes. One of those things
so I'm
where
assuming
a
nowadays
is dead,
Swamp
but we
Thing,
want to bring him back.
I think now Swamp Thing is the guy now. Again, I don't think it's...
I mean...
This is also where the Floronic Man came from. I think that's how you say that guy's name.
Yeah. I think you're right, Sky. I think that we're about to start seeing some really weird shit in the MCU. And I think that, like, one of my problems with What If, because I recently rewatched some of What If, it is pretty damn good, honestly. I think I was a little hard on it. But one of my problems was I know how weird this shit can get, and I don't think What If ever got weird enough for me, you know?
I refuse to enter the halls of my ancestors.
Except maybe when Howard the Duck got married. That was something, man.
Planet Hulk.
Yes.
That's good.
Hardcore agree. One of the first ever animated things I ever saw blood in. Great movie if you've never seen it. Absolutely glorious.
Yes, this is after the Illuminati, who was Reed Richards, Tony, and Doctor Strange, sent Hulk into the off Earth on like a ship. This is before he comes back, I believe. This isn't when he's quite like, I'm gonna beat y'all's asses.
I really wish we could have gotten
I think this is
Planet Hulk in the MCU, but I'm glad that they did do a similar story with Thor, you know?
Well, that planet was Sakaar, so I mean...
Yeah. No, it's straight up the Planet Hulk story, but Thor took Hulk's role. Which is kind of interesting, because if you'll remember, Beta Ray Bill was in that story and kind of served a role, and Hulk kind of took Beta Ray Bill's role as the champion that always wins.
Yeah.
It's honestly very neat. It's a very neat adaptation.
I would like to see Beta Ray Bill. We
I
saw his head.
he's my big. I've said this before, I'll say it again. The MCU is so wonderful that fans don't usually have to request stuff because they just do it. But Beta Ray Bill's one of those things they haven't done yet, so I hope he does.
They've referenced him, so I mean, that's something.
I mean, we know his species exists at least.
Yeah, the
'Cause
core.
They
that
referenced
statue.
him twice actually,
Yeah.
because they have his head, and then they have
His race in Endgame.
that, and also Thor's axe is named after his.
You want to
Not
know?
necessarily in the MCU, but
You want to know what I would do in a perfect world? There are
reforge
rumors.
Mjolnir.
Well, there are rumors that Mjolnir is coming back. So, what I think I would do is Beta Ray Bill gets Stormbreaker, Jane Foster gets Mjolnir, and there's just two Thors now. Although Beta Ray Bill was never technically Thor because he was always Beta Ray Bill, so maybe there's just two Thors.
That is true.
I'm a duck.
E is for extinction. This is a new X-Men story. Oh goody.
Alright,
It is
then.
also a spelling
Oh
lesson.
goody. This is when they gave us the shit version of Beast. Another one of my favorites. So as we know, it's a scientist. It changes in a thing. This is when they made Beast look like a cat for some stupid reason.
Oh,
He still looks dumb now, because I don't think they went back to like the way he's like
Do
just
you
a
like Beast,
fuzzy monster.
Pat? Because you always seem to favor the strong scientists.
I like Beast.
Beast is one of my favorites.
It's fun to-
I think, once again, my favorite X-Men all the way. I know this, like, at one point somebody told me that all of my favorite characters are basically the same archetype as Hawkeye, and I couldn't really argue with that because Jason Todd kind of is. Fucking Guy Gardner definitely is. But,
I think Thor has the best animation for opening these.
oh yeah, where he
Because he
just
literally
shocks it.
just shocks it, and then he puts he slaps these ones with a hammer.
I disagree. Hulk just pokes it with a finger.
That is true. That is pretty funny.
But fucking Nightcrawler is actually the exception to that, because Nightcrawler is like a good little Catholic boy. Although he weirdly does also apply to Hawkeye, because motherfucker worked in the circus. So I don't know, man.
Okay. What is the story? This is also where the idea of secondary mutations came from. So apparently, the X-Men can like mutate more, which I don't really
Nicely done.
like that, but
Marrow kind of had that at all points, because she could also just look mostly normal, but then she could also like full on make herself like.
she get
bony
really
and
horny.
gross.
I like that in Ninja Turtles because it's like revealed that like this character I fucking hated, like they looked awful, turned out to be a character from the movies. Like a character named Dog Pound became Razar from the
Razar's
movies. Razar's
16 million mutants killed in less than an hour. Good lord, who the hell did that?
16 in less than an hour? That had to be an Omega level mutant. It had to be an Omega.
During the turbulent time of mutant history, mutant.
New Mint history.
Yes, new mint.
The time when we
This-
made new fucking mints.
Oh. Cassandra Nova takes control of a seemingly defunct Sentinel base. Are you telling me? Excuse you?
Wait, who's Cassandra Nova? Is that Boom Boom?
I don't know.
Name sounds familiar.
Can't
There's a
look it up.
character in X-Men Evolution, this is what I know her from, who has the power to make explosions, and she calls herself Boom Boom, and she ends up later working for the Brotherhood, and it's really sad because her and Nightcrawler had a thing going.
And then this is
Whenever I hear Boom Boom, I always think of Drawfee's version of Boom Boom.
I think of Pooh.
Well, you're not too far off. Whenever.
the X-Men, along with the new member Emma Frost. Okay. Hunt down Nova and seemingly stop her, but it's too late. She has taken control of Professor X's mind.
We did it.
Oh.
It kind of looked like Pim was looking at your ass. It's like, damn, that is America's ass.
So is it my cap for everybody? See, they're not holding guns.
Yeah. They're holding guns for me.
No, they're not holding guns for me.
They're not, they did this last time, too.
They got guns for me.
Not guilt. And their adaptoids are here to control, not help. We need to do everything we can to spread the
Hey,
word.
Cap, you got America's ass.
They're not alone.
It won't be easy.
Maybe not. But we've got the truth on our side. And I like to believe that's still
Hey, you guys want to see something that will blow your mind about Marvel costumes?
What do you say?
Next time you see one, look at their, like, shoulders. And you'll notice that every Marvel character kind of wears a vest. That way air can get into their costume. Every single one does. Even if you don't realize it at first, they do. Except for Iron Man, because his costume is CG.
So we got,
And Spider-Man. He is another exception.
we got a Marvel story.
I think a lot of Deadpool's outfit is like mesh anyway, so it's like pretty breathable.
Yeah.
This Marvel story is a little worse than a man, a little better than a beast, which is Vision, that comic series.
The
The one
Vision
where he
comics
has
are
his
really
family.
good.
Shield's always ready
What
to
happens
help
in
you
this
aim
one?
a bloody nose.
This is...
Freeing my people would have been enough, but getting those cutting-edge aim
Let's see.
weapons was the icing on the cake.
Vision has created a suburban family for himself,
That one's
which is Virginia, Viv, and Vin. And then...
I've read this. It's very neat.
Then this is when they're attacked by the Grim Reaper, who's the guy with the giant scythe thing for a hand.
Yeah, and
Well,
it
he's
gets
honest.
fucked because, like, it happens while Vision is out, and fucking his wife decides to hide it from him because she's scared that she'll be deactivated, and she begins having, like, mental issues because of it. Like, she begins having PTSD and shit. Vision isn't connecting to her the right way. It is gnarly, dude. Like, when I first read it, I actually thought Matt Fraction wrote it because it was his style. Who did write that one?
This is Tom King, who is... I think he's wrote Batman before.
Tom King is also good at deconstruction. I've read a little bit of his stuff. I guess I really like it when superheroes are confronted with, why the fuck are you like this?
This is like you just said, this is the story where Vision's wife beats the shit out of Grim Reaper with a cooking sheet, a cookie sheet.
She was scared he was gonna kill their kids.
He was about to.
And has a machine she didn't fucking know what to do afterwards.
Next we have Hush, which is Batman.
That's a
I like
good one.
Hush. Here's a good
That's the
one.
introduction
Really
to
good story.
Hush.
Food.
Mutant Massacre. Oh, that sounds fun.
Sure does.
That sounds
This
like
is
a
late-
band.
This is late
It does.
80s. Yeah, Chris Claremont, who's very well known with X-Men. So
Oh yeah, Chris Claremont. Tell me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Did he turn out to be an asshole?
who? Chris Claremont?
Yeah, for some reason I'm thinking...
I think he is an asshole. Not an asshole. He's kind of. I think Tom King's kind of like this, where he's kind of up his own ass sometimes. Or do you mean worse than an asshole?
I heard he did something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know what you're
Do you have
talking
any
about. I think I've
vault
heard that.
missions? Did you select a mission?
Oh,
he
here,
did.
I can stop.
I think you can cancel it.
Because I need a vault mission and I need 2 DNA strong boxes with Kate.
It's
That
not
one's
stopping.
easy.
Wait, how do we stop? How do
I
we
think
stop?
once we get in, we can just exit.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can do that. I think I have vaults too if we need one. Unless you have one, Neil.
I might have one.
But this is featured the Mutant Massacre featured the Marauders, a team of vicious killers employed by the newly introduced X-Men villain Mr. Sinister.
They
Mr.
are
Sinister.
in
Mr.
fucking.
Sinister's cool.
I actually have like a. I have a Mr. Sinister figure. He's like.
Wait, hang on. Don't exit this mission yet. I gotta see what my other stuff is.
I
Okay.
finished Cap stuff, not his weekly, but the dailies.
The only one I haven't done with Thor is kill 10 enemies, or 5 enemies with one thing of
I was done with
Warriors
it.
Fury 10 times, and I've done it 3 times.
Warriors Furry?
Yeah, that.
This is my friend Picasso. He is a furry.
Pick-ass 01, yeah. Defeat 5 enemies.
Cat 01. You came up with that shit so quick. God
Well, it's
damn
because somebody's name was Picasso 1
you.
on a video game, and I read it as Pick-ass 01. And Elvis just like, it's Picasso. I'm like, oh. But I still read it as Pick-ass 01.
It would be funny though. You ask the person, it's like you ask the person, it's like, no, it's Picasso one. See, I told you.
You can do that. Hit 5 or more enemies with one by simultaneously by detonating the decoy projector. How do you detonate the decoy projector? Do you hold it?
I don't remember.
Oh, you just press the button again.
Well, because doesn't don't you like?
That's
just
something you
transport
have
it?
to equip in your skills. You can change it to you teleport to it, or it
Okay,
explodes.
it makes a shotgun. It does damage when you teleport to it, so I don't know if that's what it means. Oh, hold it while it's deployed and it explodes. Okay, I have that. What's this one? Gravity Crush. Warhol. That. Okay, let me upgrade my shit, because apparently I didn't do that when I got off of her last time. Ooh, gamma arrows. I like that some of the arrow tips are actual arrow tips from the comics. Especially the explosive arrows.
Mm.
Like
The Korvac saga.
Korvac's pretty cool.
That's the Avengers.
The Korvac?
I have no idea who that is.
I recognize in Avengers
He's a
there's
pink
Mightiest
man.
Heroes. There's a character named Michael Korvac.
That's who it is. He's a pink man.
Dude, Pat, you gotta watch Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It'll be your new favorite show for a week.
Korvac was a naked pink man, and he was even naked in the Lego game.
Sorry, I'm messaging back.
You're fine. I'm leveling up my shit.
Skylar, there's a witch in your background.
Indeed.
Next we have a story called Olympus, which is a miracle man. Are they talking about that miracle man?
Marvel's Miracle Man?
This is what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, he was popular enough to have a comic series?
Is this also the wrestler Miracle Man?
I gotta rescue 6 hostages and opening DNA boxes with Kate. And then I got my other ones are both ability things that I should be able to do.
Guys, you're not gonna believe this shit. This guy named Jet in my chat, he wants to make us famous.
Whoa.
Dude.
So this story is Kid Miracle Man goes nuts. And
so, just so I'm sure, this is the Marvel character, not the wrestler.
I don't know. I'm assuming. And he goes on a rampage, a bloody rampage, to the point that he has destroyed a clock tower and impaled people on the arms of the clock.
Oh.
And he has skinned people and hanging them outside.
Dude, there's some fucked up shit like that in the Boys comics, where, I shit you not, a character eats a baby. Shit gets weird.
Welcome back, Frank. Marvel Knights, Punisher.
That's a little casual. Hey, Frank! How you doing, Mr. Castle? Welcome in. How was your trip to space? We're Marvel characters. We go to space.
There's nothing in this cup.
There's nothing in this cup. I'm trying to get like a bird's eye view of it. Yeah, there's jack shit in that cup.
She pours out something.
Poo.
One of the comic panels, Frank and Daredevil on a roof, but for some reason Daredevil, I'm assuming Punisher did it, but Daredevil is chained to a pole.
What?
But they're just nonchalantly talking to each other while Frank's looking down the barrel of looking in a scope of a sniper rifle.
This is before the BDSM.
Is this your thing, guys? Is this your kink?
And what if it is, Pat? What if it is their thing?
Here we go, Nightfall. I know Nightfall.
I know Nightfall.
Damn, that is America's ass.
Well, get you. That is assault.
I was just looking, I swear. I wasn't gonna touch
I'm
it.
staring at your head.
Hold on.
Stare at
You
the
want
back
to see
of
the
your
funniest shit? You want to see the funniest shit? I just stay down here. Hold on. I can do this. I'm just trying to stay down there and look up, like poke my head up, like, hey, I'm looking at your ass. Hey, just having a look. I'm trying, cause Black Panther can like stick to walls. So
I don't
yeah.
like. Okay, I like these. I like how they use a bow and all that, right? But why don't they just like hold the arrow in their hand instead of like just the arrow disappearing whenever they stop aiming? It's just gone. And it's
Game
gone.
mechanics guy.
They could literally just have an animation where they pull it down where they're holding it with their bow.
Look, I feel
Or they
you.
could-
I feel you. I would care
they
so
could put
much
it
more
back.
if they just gave her a fucking quiver that had more than like 5 arrows.
Yeah, her quiver is tiny.
That shit bothers me.
Her quiver is very tiny.
Clint's isn't that much bigger. Clint only has like 10.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to be the world's best archer if you came with 10 arrows?
They will never snap. He grabs every single arrow because he's really good at it.
There's a fucking SNL sketch where it's like, alright, there is an arrow-shaped hole up there in Loki's ship. If we shoot it, we can theoretically stop him. And Hawkeye just goes, I'm out of arrows, man. And they're like, this is the one thing you're useful for! Fucking pull an arrow out of one of the corpses, and he's like, "That's unsanitary."
Hey, you want to see something cool? Watch this. Watch.
I wasn't looking, but oh yeah.
You-
What? You made a hole?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You can make portals to teleport me? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's one of her other things. It's instead of warping you, it also makes a wormhole so you can warp other people.
Oh, can we warp enemies?
I think it's just heroes.
That's okay though.
But the other one is it pulls them in and explodes eventually. That's the singularity. And then the wormhole is the one I was using there for a second. Because it's cool. There's also an add-on you can get for the same move that makes it so whenever whenever they use a wormhole, they all get the shadow jacket effect that Kate has. Which I don't know exactly what it does.
Elvish banned a lot of fucking bots just now. It says that Elvish banned the bot I just banned. Why? I banned him. Elvish, are you watching? You enjoy the party. You're in this party. I'm eating food. Fuck you. What are we doing, Sky? Are we doing the
I
mission?
don't know. We can do this one. I gotta kill people with singularity and decoy
We
explosions.
were waiting on you, fucker.
Well, I was waiting on Bat.
What were you waiting on Pat for? What was Pat doing?
Reading a list.
He
And
can
standing
do
there with
that
a
while we
mannequin
fight.
ass.
You were looking at Pat's ass. That's what you were doing.
You found me out.
Pat, continue with the list, and we will not look at your ass. This time.
Next, we have a Grant Morrison comic.
I was
It is
wondering
a-
when he'd pop up.
It's a comic called We Three. It is a indie comic about a dog, kitty cat, and a bunny rabbit who have been turned into killing machines.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a twist in the plot. I was about to be like, oh, is it like that one old movie where the cats and the dogs got to go home together? The Great Adventure, I think it's called.
Mm.
Or the Great Journey, or whatever the fuck. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's an old Disney movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The Unforgettable Tale, maybe? I honestly should have switched off of Black Panther. I finished most of his shit.
We can leave if you really need to, because these enemies aren't going to be easy to get my dailies done with.
Okay, we can do that.
Demon Bear Saga.
I'm interested.
This is a New Mutants story.
Oh yeah, Demon Bear or whatever was in the movie.
I want to see fucking, what's his name? Devil Cow or whatever.
That's actually, fun fact, another rumor. Rumor has it that Deadpool 3 wants to actually keep the actress who played Magic in New Mutants and actually have her be in there and have her actually be Colossus' sister.
That'll be cool.
That would be neato burritos, if you ask me.
I would like that a lot.
Apparently she was like the like big hit of that movie.
She was cool as fuck. Also, seeing fucking dude in a movie was super cool. Lockheed. Lockheed was adorable in that.
Pat, do you have vaults?
Also, the fire looked really cool.
I don't have vaults.
I liked that movie.
I didn't see it.
It wasn't great, but I liked it.
I was told it almost works.
Yeah.
I do have a vault.
I would agree with that. I think they definitely wanted to mix a bunch of genres into it, which was interesting. But
I
apparently,
have one Volt.
it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense the way they did it, because the original comic did kind of go a little bit more dark and more horror because of the one person's power, which makes sense. It was pretty cool, and they were leading up to Mr. Sinister, so I mean, that's also pretty cool.
You know, a lot of good things came out of buying Fox for Marvel.
Yeah.
Some other things got neutered, man. Like that Gambit project is finally canned.
I remember, what was it, 2013 when we went to Comic-Con for the first time, and they had that one panel with one of
where I
Gambit's
directly
writers or
asked the
whatever.
creator of Gambit what he felt.
Yeah.
How he felt about fucking Channing Tatum being cast in the movie.
Yeah.
It was neat, man. It was super fucking neat because not only did he answer like he thought Channing Tatum was a good idea, but he also spoke a little bit about Stan and the original Spider-Man.
AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the same thing. Find the vault and recover its resources.
That was
before
interesting.
Our enemies have a chance to find it.
Some of those panels are really fun.
Oh yeah. Gimli was at one of them.
Yeah.
Deus Ex Machina, which is an Animal Man comic. Who?
Animal Man used to have the ability. He couldn't turn into animals, but he could combine animals together. I have brief memories of an elephant rhinoceros.
This is a story he discovers his nature as a fictional character while trip-ball high in the desert.
That's pretty funny.
Ultron Unlimited, which is Avengers. Which Ultron is this?
A good one.
He wants to repopulate the world with his own people, robots. Okay.
Sounds like Ultron.
Yeah, that's up his alley.
I like Ultron. I think he's actually really cool.
I
He kind
remember.
of goes with that trope of like AI, kind of not good, but he's also like super powerful. So
I remember in the first Secret War,
Your signal detector should
before
be
they
able to
changed it and made
see
Secret
when you
War
get
something
close to its
completely
location.
different.
Scout out the
I think they
area
started
ahead
calling
of
it
you to locate
Battle World, which makes sense, but fuck yo. I believe that what happened with Ultron was he got called in, like, you know, the whole thing is, I want to know who's going to win, the forces of good or the forces of evil. And they specifically had some characters who, like, were morally, like, not super evil on the evil side, which was interesting. But frickin' Ultron was one of the evils, and he literally was like, I want to destroy all life, fuck you, Beyonder. And the Beyonder just had to execute him. Like, right then and there.
Oh, they're so toast.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm Hawkeye now. Hello, friends.
Hello, Clint.
I got a show coming out in 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks away. It's less than 2 weeks now. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was unprofessional. Sorry.
So Ultron kidnaps Avengers that he considers family, intends to use their brainwaves to base his new world population of robots on. Okay.
So Avengers he considers family. Ant-Man,
Director Fury
Wasp,
didn't mark this shield vault on any
probably
official map.
Vision.
The only way to find them is by using
Maybe
a signal
Tony?
detector.
Tony's kind of like a drunk uncle to Vision.
Am I faster than you, Clint?
No! Shut up.
Designated location.
It's the angle.
You're
It's
younger
the
than
angle I
me.
run at.
Location of the vault.
I run at a weird angle.
Nearby
You're
area.
younger than me is what it is.
Hang on, let me get these guys. I'm using Quantum Overdrive to kill these guys with some range attacks.
Okay. I'll just run around. Black Widow's cucking you. Pat? What's after Animal Man?
The Age of Apocalypse.
Gear close by.
Is
Never
that-
heard of it.
Yes, it's-
The X who? The X-Man moms? X-moms? X-moms are
The
mothers who
ex-wives?
lost their children. The ex-wives, oh no.
A surprise party for me?
Kevin Feige's like, we want to be more progressive with what we call the X-Men, so we're starting a new team, the X-Wives. That would suck. What number are we on, Pat?
That was number 65, and that's the last one they've done so far. That one came out today.
Alright, well, will we see some of the more iconic ones? Like, Batman Arkham Asylum hasn't popped up yet. The one where Joker's all creepy.
Oh, shit.
Guys,
Hmm?
this wall. It insulted my mother. Help.
Ow.
Where are you? Where are you, lesser eye?
No, I'm Hawkeye 2.
You're
That's the name of the
Pigeon Eye.
skin. The skin is called Hawkeye 2.
Then the next one, which is the yellow variant, is called Electric Boogaloo. Yeah!
It would be really funny if they had, like, opposite costumes where Clint was wearing her costume and she was wearing his.
You could
Get
see
Clint to
his,
show-
like,
get
ass
Clint.
a little.
Yeah.
Get Clint to show off them,
The thighs.
show off that belly.
In that new poster, they actually revealed that Kate's suit that we've seen in all the promotional material is not her final suit. Both Hawkeyes will have that purple logo in the middle of their chest.
When your signal detector picks
Which
up
I
the
like.
frequency, follow
I
it.
wish we got the goddamn classic costume. But hey,
What if there's like a flashback and we see it for like a split second?
I would just... Okay, look, I'd be happy if it's a flashback, but they literally have a setup for it. There's a LARP game. Just have, like, Clint in, like, an after-credit scene or something. LARP with Kate's group, and he's wearing the costume. Like, that's his LARP suit. That's okay, that's enough for me. And then if he has a line where he's like, oh,
Or
this
like,
is my
he-
old
I'm a
suit from the
ranger.
circus. Yeah, that would be enough. I just want to see the goddamn
That's not a
suit.
ranger outfit.
Chest with gear nearby.
It's what it needs to be. And then there could be dialogue where, like, Kate and... When Wolverine finally comes in, Kate and Clint are like, did you steal my outfit? Because, of course, in the comics, I'm
Oh, this
pretty
is a
sure
vault
Hawkeye
question. I need
stole...
to actually look for the vault ones.
I'm pretty sure Hawkeye stole Logan's outfit. Do you think we'll ever see Logan's outfit?
They've teased it in the old movies. They're like, nah, that's dumb.
I really feel like if anyone's gonna do shit like that, it will be the MCU.
I'm wondering who they're gonna get to play Wolverine in the new stuff.
I firmly believe right now it needs to be Kyle Urban. He is like the perfect casting to me.
Is he short?
I don't know if he's short, but he could definitely play. He actually played Scourge in Thor Ragnarok. He is essentially like, if you've seen him, he's in this show called The Boys, where he plays a character that is essentially like very fuck you type. And I'm just sitting there like, if he played Wolverine and threw out a couple bubs, he'd be perfect. Guys, help! I can't move and my arms are broken. Help! Help! Black Widow! She's just watching! Help! I'm stuck. My arms are broken and I don't know why my chest is smoking.
You're right there, Clint.
My arms are broken. Look at the angle of my hands. They're broken.
What's going on? You're not even like actually hanging on. You're just kind of just on the side.
My arms are broken. I can't move. Help. Help me. Help me. Oh, there we go. Finally. I just pressed literally every button. Oh no! We've traded!
So does that do that to everybody there?
I think so.
Oh.
But you can move.
It's just the corners.
My arm's broken and I don't know why my chest is broken.
Nope, I get pushed to the side. The hell am
I can't move again. Oh, there we go.
No, it's not letting me.
So there used to be there must have been like an old animation where they could have you hang and they just took it away.
Oh, there it goes.
Because you just hang straight down whenever you're doing that. You don't hang like they're grabbing on and jumping up, like with their leg up and all that. There had to be an old animation. There had to be an old animation where you could just hang there and then climb up whenever you wanted. But they probably took it away because that glitch probably happened.
Beck and Gabby may be joining us shortly.
See, but I can get down by just hitting the circle button. I don't get stuck.
Did you guys hang out with Beck and Gabby last night?
No.
I was sleeping. Can we hang off of you?
Go away, I'm doing my exercises. I think it's like wobble. Do you guys see him when he moves a little bit?
Yeah, he like shakes his legs.
He wiggles.
No, watch his elbow on the right.
I want to see something weird. Check this out, Pat. I can angle my pulsars right where your head is. So if I do this enough... How was that drug trip?
He's got like his elbow wiggles. Do you see that? When he moves. See, he'll do it.
Wiggly elbow?
Yeah, right there.
Oh shit, I see it!
Oh god, it burns!
It like goes out of place.
Yeah.
How are you even at that angle? How are you moving like that? Okay. Why'd you break the laws of physics? Can I hang on to this?
Those pants look kind of tight.
I keep trying to wall run off of it. Can I get on this corner?
Yep. What the fuck? That was weird. Yeah, he does it. Yep.
You can look straight down in front of you whenever you're aiming. And she's actually looking there.
What's up? Just doing a little shake.
Where the hell did Black Widow go?
She's standing on top of it.
Oh, she's up here.
Alright, back to the mission, I guess.
I gotta find the chests. So I'm going around doing the things. That was really funny though. My pants are gonna get dirty. I decided to wear white pants to a war day.
Stream. I appreciate that. I want to hear your reaction, my man.
Oh, yeah.
The reason I say that is because I just checked on Gabby's gift. Guys, I'm stuck again. Guys, I can't get loose again. Help! Okay, there we go. Never mind. I checked on Gabby's gift. Gabby's is actually on the way to Australia right now. But also, I checked on yours while I was there, and it said, I believe, the 16th or the 15th?
I would have been fine if the game hadn't forced me to try to grab the ledge. But it forced me to try to grab the ledge instead of dodging. And I got downed.
Look for a chest
We're coming.
Yeah.
special
Pat
resources
might
nearby.
get there to you in time.
We made it.
Yes, back in the fight.
Come on, Kate. You gotta get your head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
One of the core
What
things
the
that a
hell?
Hawkeye will teach. What? Why'd you die?
Fucking
Alright,
the
I got
robots
it.
were just like, bap.
Here, I got this. Yak Arrow! Can't wait to buy that after Christmas. It's such a cool fucking prop. Look at it kill my enemies, even though this technically isn't the Yaka Arrow. But I still see it as it, so you can suck my dick. Whoa!
I gotta spend money for tomorrow.
What you gotta spend money on?
I gotta spend $200.
What you gotta spend $200 on?
Oh, you're both like, what are you doing?
Buying,
That having a dickhead thing to be like, don't worry about it.
Are you buying
like,
some bad
don't-
dragons?
No, I have to. No, I have to buy a. No joke. This is how much an extra storage thing is for the Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's specially made specifically for that, so that's how they get away.
DNA box.
I think PS5, which sucks that the PS5 is the same thing. You have to buy like an extra storage thing for it if you want like a ton of space.
Do you have a PS5?
No. They're still hard to come by. Or every time they do show up for sale, I don't have the money to do it.
I admit that this isn't the smartest thing to do. I'm spending quite a bit of money on Christmas gifts, but I also keep going to this restaurant that's super expensive because I really like the food there.
Red
It's
Lobster.
not smart. No, Red Lobster, I'd be broke by now. Red Lobster is like, if I want to get what I like, I have to spend $40 each meal. Here, I had to spend $20, which is only
A
half
lot of
as
money
good.
for one person.
Yeah. But it's worth it. And that's the worst part. The worst part is
restaurant.
after I eat It's Yummies and I get that shrimp I
Oh.
like. The worst part is every time I get it, right after I do it, I never regret it, dude. I never regret it. I just sit there like, I'm very happy I spent this money. Because the food's so good, that's the issue. Oh, also, fun fact, guys, and I'm a little proud about this. I got my weight taken today. Since last month, I've lost 12 pounds.
That's pretty great.
And the only thing that's changed is me and Zoe broke up, so... Somehow dating Zoe made me fat.
So usually it's the opposite, and then don't people eat once if that happens? Usually.
I mean, it depends.
Well, I guess people have the stress eat.
Well, sometimes during breakups, and this is a real thing, that did happen to me at first, but this is over. When breakups first happen, sometimes people just don't eat.
Yeah,
You know?
it's true.
Like, we don't eat food. And I didn't for a little bit, but
I
luckily,
found a chest. That's in
Beck
the thing.
kicked me into shape on that shit. Beck made sure I was still eating. Speaking of Beck,
barely
hi,
eat.
sister of Beck. I think Gabby just joined, right?
Yes.
Can you guys hear her?
Mm.
She didn't say anything.
Gabby? Gabby, are you there? Instead of saying Gibby, she just goes, Gabby. Oh god, I would love that. I would hate that, but I would love that. Oh, there's a chest over here. I also need to ask Gabby if she likes
Are you
Ninja
going
Sword
on
Party.
about?
What?
What are you going on about?
Instead of saying Gib, you should say Gabby. Like Gibby from iCarly.
No.
Like you're a Pokemon.
Also, you should
No.
turn up your mic just a little.
Really?
My ears are bad. I'm hard of hearing, dear.
Also, the game's quite loud compared to you.
Yes.
Mm.
Welcome to the chat,
Yeah, I
Gabby.
need to turn it down a bit more.
Do you know
That's
iCarly?
better.
Yes,
No, you
I
sound
know
great.
iCarly.
So you know Gibby.
Yes.
You should say Gabby.
Give
I still
it.
think that's one of the best things of that show, where he just falls from the ceiling. Gibby!
And he screams, Gibby!
Bam!
God, iCarly was actually really funny.
He has a YouTube channel now. I've never watched it though.
Fucking the guy who plays him?
Yeah,
What's
I
his
can't remember his name. He's very, he's like Noah something.
Noah something, yeah.
Correct.
He's bald now too.
Was
Shaved
that
his
Gaps?
head.
Don't attack my bunny like that. It is super cute and fluffy, and
Oh, he's a
And
good.
it's done
Kate
nothing to
Bishop
you.
showing off. You
Gabby and
teleport.
Monty
Bishop,
having
yeah.
a crisis.
Kate Bishop, just stop it. What the fuck you say to me?
it was weird before. I got
Back
a
your
call
cake.
from someone random,
Ow?
and then
Oh god.
and then oh, like I answered, but they hung up straight away. So I called them back,
Hmm.
and they were like, and I was like, hello, and they were like, who is this? And I'm like,
Get-
you called me first, and they're like, no, no, I didn't.
Fish in a barrel.
I didn't call anyone, and I'm like, but you did, and then he's like, no, I didn't, and I'm like, then how do I have your number? And he's like, I don't know.
And then he was like, hey, wanna buy some crack?
I just get.
No, no,
Try to
it was
avoid
like
things like that.
kind of. I think he was Indian, by his accent. But I mean, he wasn't rude.
Not that the ethnicity mattered.
No, I don't know why I said it, honestly.
No, you just wanted to give us a picture of the guy. I get it.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. I
They
just
usually-
wanted to mention
Giving
that.
an observation.
Uh-huh.
I just want to cover our ass, man. You gotta be careful.
Well, But I always say, like, that's usually for me, that's the first thing I notice of someone. Is what they sound like.
Yeah.
Like when I first heard Kiwi for the first time, that's the first thing I noticed.
There's nothing racist about acknowledging somebody's skin color. But there are definitely people out there who, whenever you bring up race whatsoever, they'll be like, "You're racist!"
I was gonna say, Neil, technically there is something racist about acknowledging someone's skin color. There isn't about acknowledging what country they're from, though.
There's nothing racist about acknowledging what someone looks like. As long as you're not
mean, I
like
didn't
negative about it.
I didn't even see what he looked like.
Hey, Gabby,
Just a phone call. Yeah?
I bought myself some twirls yesterday. Do you know where they
Did you?
went? Yeah.
By the
It's
way,
like, yes, I ate them.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I
What
did.
bag were they in?
The one, I'm pretty sure I put them in the Woolies bag with your chocolate and with Jack's drink. So I was like, oh, maybe Jack put them in the fridge, but I can't see them in the fridge, and I can't see them in the cupboard.
and I can't help but notice, but your face is covered in chocolate.
No, she bought my chocolate. I need to go have my tablet. My medication.
Ow.
But
The guy hit me, I'm telling. Yeah.
I didn't
Damn,
even
Sky,
know
cool
that.
takedown.
Yeah. I like Kate's takedowns a lot.
I
Oh,
guess they might be in this bag.
by the way, Beck, if you want to, you can do what Pat's gonna do, and instead of video chatting me and showing me you opening the gift, you could just open it on stream without turning on a camera. That's what Pat's gonna do, man. And your gift should come today. At least it said it is.
Yeah, it says it's going to.
Because we figured out the
DNA
issue
box.
with your
I'll text
address.
Jack and ask him. Yeah.
I think you're gonna like it. I haven't decided when I'm getting Skylar yet, but the biggest compliment I will give to Skylar is that since you're very upfront about what you like, Sky, you by far are the easiest of all of our friends to shop for.
Yeah, I'm pretty simple.
I wasn't calling you simple. I was saying I just know a lot about you. Like, I've never gotten you a simple thing.
You know, that also helps. The fact that you've only known me for like 5 months and you've known Sky for bajillion times that.
Well, yeah, but immediately upon, like, meeting you, I, like, found out you were into Legos, and then I was like, here's my thing. This is what I do.
Yeah, Legos are awesome, man.
Yeah,
Who doesn't love Lego?
And I saw a fucking... Here's the thing, I'm not into Legos, but while researching shit for Beck, I kinda got into Legos. Because there's one that looks really cool. It's like a ship in a bottle, and Beck has it.
I have it!
And I fucking want it. It looks fucking cool.
What, Gabby?
I want that too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also a typewriter that you can get.
Yeah, I want the typewriter.
But you can't get it anywhere else but from Lego, and it's like $300, and it's like, damn.
I mean, that's not that expensive. Jack wanted to get me the Millennium Falcon for Christmas, which I told him he didn't have to, because that bitch is over $1,000. But could you imagine? I would have so much fun building that. Oh my god.
So here's the thing, I thought about getting you Marvel shit. That way, anytime you looked at it, you'd think of me and Pat. But all the Marvel fucking Lego shit is expensive.
I also already have the Quinjet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was gonna get you, if I would have done this, I would have gotten you one of the Infinity Gauntlets, or I would have gotten you Venom's head.
You know, funnily enough, out of all the head Lego, the only one that I like is the normal Stormtrooper helmet.
Oh, really?
I thought about buying it the other day.
I got you something that is not Marvel or Star Wars related, though. I got you something I thought looked pretty fucking neat.
But you have a lot of Lego relating to it anyway.
My favorite thing Lego were the Bionicles.
Oh, well then I know what it is.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't say that.
Okay.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is.
Well,
Gabby, I will kick your fucking ass.
No, I did not tell her.
You said enough. You said enough. By you.
If I crucify you first, bitch.
Although Bionicles are cool, Sky, I agree. The Bionicle video game was fun.
There's more than one.
Oh, I only played one.
You played the movie Beast one. They made a bunch of them for the Game Boy Advance too.
Did you have Bionicles, Beck?
no, I never watched it.
What is our goddamn mission? I forgot what our mission is.
Oh, now we can do the mission. I've already finished the. It's the vault mission.
Okay.
I've got my DNA key things.
Beck, unangry if you guessed it, but what do you think it is? Tell me.
Well, it must be Harry Potter related. So.
I don't know any of what you own, so I don't know.
So, it's probably like the Hedwig thingy.
Hmm? The one that's like $200?
No, we have one. That's not that expensive. There's 2 Hedwig thingies.
I can tell you it's not that. That fucker, for me, was like $200. I saw it in the Lego store.
Like I said, there's 2 of them.
Mm.
Yeah, the one that you showed me is not the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I had no idea.
It doesn't matter.
I'll say
I'm
it's not
still gonna
necessarily Harry Potter related. I'll say that. I'll say it's not
Well,
necessarily,
here's
meaning
the
it
thing.
could be, but maybe it's not.
The things that I have in Lego, right? I have a ship in a bottle, which is not related to anything. I have a bonsai tree, which is also not related to anything.
Yeah, I was looking at those. There are some cool ones. The adult Lego sets.
Yeah.
There's like, is any of us strong? Pat, you'll need to open this door for us. But, there was like a vase of flowers. There was like,
Yeah, I want Jack to buy me the flower one, but he hasn't.
I have the bonsai.
Also,
tree
you
too.
don't get a vase. You just get the flowers. You have to put them in a vase yourself.
Oh, that sucks. They should have included a vase. Vase would have been cool.
I need to rescue this hostage guy.
Or we could kill him.
They're in
Did
this
you
bag,
But besides that, I have a bunch of cars.
which is being chewed on, and so the bread.
A shield ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
Guess I was looking in the wrong bag. This isn't the bag from yesterday.
Does your dog eat your Legos?
Does my dog eat my Lego?
Yeah, I had a
had a
dog, and
dog.
they would try to like chew them all the time.
I've had a dog that ate part of my
Mine
bionicles, and I
would be
was
good.
super angry.
Gabby, you're breaking up.
Yeah, she's not. She's far away from home.
Ghost, did you eat the bread?
Read DNA boxes?
No, speaking of Harry Potter, though, they had like spell books, and the thing I got
Yeah,
for like Pat's girlfriend is Harry Potter related. Pat's fiance.
The,
my
And
bad,
his
Pat.
fiance?
Yeah, I
The
corrected
spell
myself.
books. There's
Oh,
4
okay.
of
I
them,
did not
and they're
know.
all. There's one for each house, and when you open them, they have a classroom in them. Like
Oh, that
Slytherin's
sounds cool.
Potions.
Oh, that sounds really fucking cool. What's Ravenclaw's?
I don't remember.
Is it like
It's
I
Flitwick's class?
probably Flitwick's because he's the house teacher of Ravenclaw. I might have to pick that up. That's at my Walmart.
Yeah, if you look at them, there it shows you.
We're also both Ravenclaws, you and I.
Yeah, I didn't know you were Ravenclaw until the other day when you said it, and I was like, oh, me too. Hey,
Do you know what you are, Pat? I feel like you would have said this forever ago.
do you know what you are, Pat? My best friend. I was gonna be
I'm
mean
a,
and be like, an idiot.
I'm a
That is one of my
Ravenclaw.
best friends. You're a Ravenclaw too?
You're also Ravenclaw. Wow.
Awesome! Fuck you, Skylar,
Gabby's
you
a
fucking
Slytherin.
Gryffindor piece of shit. Fuck you!
Gabby's a Slytherin.
You're safe now.
Do what now?
That's
Be
fitting.
it.
You're
Horned serpents are the Gryffindor equivalents to Ilvermorny.
Step inside and take the elevator
I'm
down.
a Thunderbird, which I believe is the Ravenclaw equivalent as well.
Auntie. That's not nice.
No, that wasn't Ilvermorny.
There was someone forever ago who promised to make like Hogwarts art of all of us, like his fan art, and they never did. Which sucked, because I would have loved to see like Ravenclaw and Kneale wearing like a
That's
lot of
my
blue.
milk.
Let's show them how to throw.
No.
You know, I'm just gonna say it, the Harry Potter movies are fucking awesome. I love them.
The automated system
The
is
writer
recognizing
sucks.
you.
I hate her.
Please proceed to the activation area down below.
Yeah, right.
Do you have a favorite of the Potter films, Pat? Because I know you like them.
I haven't watched them all back yet recently, so
I feel that.
I don't remember shit.
Is that pee on your
Mm-hmm.
tail?
Yes, I've pissed
Did you hear
myself
that?
off.
Kneale?
Oh wait, no.
Natasha?
Did you hear?
Oh,
It was we should do Europe. I was thinking fewer guns, more alcohol.
Activate its main terminal so we can begin.
Fucking, there was a line in, I can't remember if it was Avengers or Mightiest Heroes or this, where Hawkeye was talking to some lady superhero where he was like, God damn, we never get a day off. We should move the Avengers to the East Coast. And I was like, ha ha, ha. I know what that's a reference to.
West Coast
Not
Avengers.
this is my milk.
Gabby, Beck, you
Can't
need to
have
execute
it.
all three of us. We're too nerdy for this world.
It's okay being nerdy, man.
Complete code verification.
No, it's too late, Gabby. I already said alright.
Everyone's
in
a
my
nerd.
opinion, it's better to be nerdy than anything else.
You know, I always say, I actually got that from a episode of Angry Video Game Nerd, because he played a bunch of sports games.
Mm.
And he said that, you know, you maybe that person remembers a score of a game, or you maybe that person remembers your high score in a video game. He goes, I like to think we're all nerds somehow. Absolutely. It is funny, though, how you get people who, like, look at that nerd while they're sitting there cleaning their car, or, like, fussing over it. Like, oh, you're not a nerd for that car? For cars?
Yeah, everybody's
Dickhead.
a nerd for something. Like, everyone's a fan of something.
But it always seems like it's the comics that get the specifics. Like, no, nerds or anything. It doesn't matter.
Comics, video games, puppetry
Lego.
in a young Neil's case.
Zeph! Thank you
Zeph.
for the 15th month's resub.
Jesus.
Damn, that's a lot of months.
It was
Let
here
me
earlier,
in.
the thing came over and butts and stuffing. Ah, right. That is a fair reason to not be here.
What are you a nerd for, Gabby? You got nerd stuff you like?
I'm a nerd for Lego too. If you couldn't tell.
I did not buy
Yeah.
you Lego stuff. I tried to.
That's okay.
I didn't. I looked into
I
stuff.
feel like-
We didn't find anything Gabby enough.
You know, uh-oh, is a hacker already? Yeah.
guess
I feel like if I
I'm
asked-
like art stuff.
I feel like if I asked Neil if he'd give me, like, what he got me, like, what it's, like, series it's from, I'd probably be able to figure out immediately.
If
So
I
I'm-
told you, you'd. This is the
Yeah.
only hint I'll give you. If I told you, you'd know what it is. Well, actually,
So if you told me what?
If I told you, you'd know it's between like 2 or 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
And I am also not going to tell you what it's not. Because if I tell you what it isn't, you'll be like, wait, then it has to be this.
Yeah.
You were in mid-flight towards the next area, and then you stopped whenever the thing and fell.
I
The
noticed
cutscene
that.
started,
It was
you
fucking
fell.
derpy, man.
Monty.
We need 5, 3, and 4.
5's on
I
the
found
other
5.
side.
You guys
I don't know
find
where
3 and 4.
Monty. You were going
I think I know
Four
what
is
3 is. Yeah, I got 3. What? Are you okay, Gabs? Gabby? Gabby? She's dying. The cat jumped down her throat.
Why is
Cat's
your
finally
tail
attacked.
wet? And why did you put it in my
Probably
mouth?
dipped it in water. Oh no!
Nah, it's probably pee, let's be real. It's a cat.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I'm
I
a
wasn't saying
realist,
seriously to
Gabby.
you. I was saying seriously.
Nothing in that mode.
Baby over here.
Yep.
My baby Monty.
Oh shit.
I thought you were gonna be like, my baby mama.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna be like, my baby mama.
Oh, I
No,
thought she said
I
something
would be
about
the baby
glaucoma.
mama.
Why would she be talking about glaucoma?
I don't know why you people do anything.
Monty. Ow. You were going baby jail. I swear.
Guys, may require some assistance over here. This is rough. I got really powerful enemies.
I hear you up there, feeling kind of woozy.
Yeah. This is. I threw down a health thing, so we did it. I threw down a health thing, so I was in a better place. But God, they were just ravaging me.
Oh, was that enjoyable for you? Did you like that?
When they ravaged my rump something fierce, yes. I enjoyed it greatly. But, where the fuck is number one? Why'd you go silent? You made the joke about it being sex, I just went with it.
I'm playing the game because I figure y'all are busy, so I'm just doing the solo mission stuff.
Get off my
That's fine, we're almost done. We're almost done with this mission, so we'll add you in afterwards. Me and Sky are both dropping out at 10.
These nerds.
No, you can't leave. Are you coming back?
Oh, yeah, we'll come back at about 4 hours later.
Why 4 hours later?
Because they're nerds. They gotta watch their D&D.
Yeah, we gotta watch Dind.
I did something today. So, since me and Zoe broke up,
Congratulations!
I don't really use Snapchat anymore. So today I deleted it. And in its place, I downloaded my dice app again. So now I have my custom dice back.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in its
Rude,
place.
I guess I'll never
downloaded Tinder.
Snapchat you anything.
Well, you and me never talked on Snapchat ever. We always talk on Facebook.
Sometimes I send things on Snapchat though.
I don't think you ever have to me, have you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at least once I did, but it's okay.
I remember I had more
I tend
conversations
to use
with
Messenger a lot more.
Tina, who I thought was Gabby, than you were actual Gabby.
Ow! Monte!
God, dude, these arrows just fuck, man.
They pull, Jake! They pull!
Don't, Monte. I swear to God.
God, it just does so good. Look at that. I haven't done shit, and they're all dying. God, I love that super.
Monty. Just because you circle around it doesn't mean you're gonna get to it.
I do think eventually, and you shouldn't expect it this year, Skylar, or even next year, but I do think eventually, one day I'm gonna buy you the Leon jacket.
That would be pretty cool.
Which one do you like, the brown one, or the brown one, or the other one?
What other one?
The one
Which
from
one
6.
are you talking about? I like the 6 one more, just because it looks better for me, but I do like the one from...
Get that booty, son! And I don't mean ass, I mean, gold.
Zeph got some booty, or
he's a
the other way
pirate.
around.
I don't need booty. Right now, I'm still doing my November stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Zeph said, but real dice are better when you were talking about your dice.
Yeah, they're also very easy to lose. I lost my D20.
Yes, a big problem for Kneale.
It is a big problem for Kneale.
My dog also
He
tried
doesn't
to eat
lose
them
his
once.
marbles. He loses his dice.
I did have this one die that was precious to me, and I kept it around for months and months. And then I lost it, and then the other day I found out it's just at my grandma's in a drawer.
Excellent work, Avengers.
She
Feel
stole
bad
it.
for her.
Your chest is ripped open there, Hat.
She's like, fuck you, Kneale, I get to play D&D with my elderly party. We can add you now, Beck. No. She sounds like a
I'm not
woman.
done my... Oh, well, I guess I can do this at any time.
I thought your grandma would sound like you, but just old.
She sounds ever so slightly...
You cannot have your D20 back.
Hello, child of Grand. It is I, your grandmama. How do you feel?
I am your grandmother. I am not a robot. I am your grandmother.
Hello, everybody. I am Kneale's grandmother, Markiplier.
Hello, everybody.
Today
Mark
we will be playing
Fishman.
Five Nights at Freddy's while my grandson looks at his
Kneale.
dice.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
Today we will be playing Dungeons and Dragons with my nephew's D20 that he lost a year ago.
In a Five Nights at Freddy's campaign
Nephew.
setting.
You mean grandson?
God, a Five Nights at Freddy's game. I would love that shit.
Oh, I was gonna say this the other day. Apparently there's a Power Rangers RPG.
There is.
That would be fun.
Power Rangers.
You want to know who helped kickstart that?
Who is that?
Kneale motherfucking Burris.
Did you not
'Cause
get that
everything
from the way that
revolves
he
around-
sounded so proud? Like, you want to know who helped that?
Well, he was also super proud about the Friday the 13th game whenever he helped kickstart that.
Oh,
I
did you?
kickstart things. I wish I could have gotten my fucking name in Undertale. God, I wish I could have. But I didn't know about it till it was famous.
Do you want to select a mission, bud?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the restroom real fast while this loads.
Unbelievable. Unacceptable, chat.
I'm also trying to figure out which one we should do.
The one with the enemies and we kick them in the balls.
Please don't turn me into Cap again.
My
We'll
God.
fight Taskmaster.
Ooh. Mask Tasker.
Master Tasker.
Master Masturbator.
Do you have a thing called, I think it's called Air Tasker?
I don't think so.
Air Tasker?
Leave that alone, mister.
Well,
You cannot have that.
Air Tasker is like a website, or I think they have an app as well, where basically you can pay people to, like, you can ask someone to, like, come mow your lawn, and then if you had the Air Tasker app, you could, like, look for people who wanted their lawn mowed, or you could clean their gutters, or change their light bulb for them, or, like, stuff that you don't want to do, like, around your house and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can just ready up this.
You can pay people to do it for you.
I think we do have something
That's
like
what Air
that, but it's not
Tasker is.
called that.
You have Craigslist.
Yes.
We have Gumtree.
Yep.
You can do that on Gumtree?
No, but Gumtree is like the closest equivalent to Craigslist that we have, I think.
Oh.
Or Facebook Marketplace.
Mm.
Oh, Gabby, you should take a photo of your PlayStation with the stickers on them, so you can show other people.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Avengers. We've pinpointed the location of one of AIM's cloning research labs. We believe Scientist Supreme has perfected her cloning technology to the point where she can literally produce copies of our most deadly foes. Needless to say, we need to take them out. Leave nothing to chance. Destroy the cloning
Scientist
encounter and
Supreme?
any research you find.
Yeah, Monica.
She named herself that?
Yeah.
That's her own moniker.
Yep.
Wordplay. Wordplay is fun.
What a bitch, right?
Yeah, it just begs the question, how many superheroes actually name themselves? Like, out of the people we see right now, Cap didn't name himself that. Black Widow didn't. I don't think. Is she?
No, because they're all
No,
called
No.
Black Widows.
Yeah. Which is why it's easy to take Yelena and make her Black Widow.
Oh, is that what they're gonna do?
Dropping you off.
I would imagine.
AIM is on high alert,
I'm back,
so
bitch.
look out for any forces.
I
Oh,
like
call
Yelena.
that.
I like her character.
Yeah, we were talking about. We started talking about like what superheroes actually name themselves and what ones haven't.
I mean, Spider-Man named himself.
Yes.
Are those stickers? I'm talking about Beck's
Yes.
PS4.
That's Gabby's PS4.
Gabby's PS4, I meant.
You're gonna have to take them
Looks
out.
cool.
Did Hawkeye name himself that, Neil?
It was his nickname in the circus.
Okay, so he didn't give himself that name.
Plus, he is a Hawkeye.
Yes, he's actually a hawk, and he has eyes. I'm gonna explore a little before we start the mission, friends. You do whatever you please.
Head for the
What are you
location on your mark.
doing? Where you
I hope the
going?
web slinging feels good.
Same. I feel like I really hope it's not just what Hawkeye and Black Widow do. Like, I hope it's actual web swinging. I don't know if that's too much to hope, though.
Well, yeah, like if he has like something like they do, that's fine. But as long as he can actually swing besides that too.
I want it to be possible for me as Spider-Man while everyone else is fighting to just be whipping around a room. I want that shit, man. I don't know if it will be, but I would like it to be. Just like how Iron Man can like be flying and like bomb with rockets from above. God, I am so worried about Spidey, but he looks okay. Could be fun.
Pick a number and get in line.
Characters who didn't choose their name, I believe Iron Man didn't. Black Widow. Nah, it was in the MCU at the very least. There was a newspaper article calling him the Iron Man.
Ow!
Hey, where are you guys?
That's my feet.
I'm
Not-
running towards. Oh no, towards Sky. They swapped characters, man. Usually it's Pat playing Kate.
I fell, and my wall running is the only reason I'm still alive. I died
Kate.
now.
Please don't attack my feet.
So your wall running is not the reason why you're still alive, because you are not still alive.
Well, I'm alive now. I have little health.
Game, could you stop being a glitchy piece of shit?
No.
It's too much to ask.
That is way too much to ask Avengers. And when they add Spider-Man, I guarantee you it's gonna fuck everything up too. Just like Black
I'm
Panther.
so excited.
I
You know, I'm
died.
really glad that I bought this game to play with you guys.
It's fun, right?
Hey,
Yeah, I just like playing a game with you guys. I like playing something that, and like it's not competitive like Apex or something like that.
Yeah, we just sort of chill. Like Overwatch is another game like this where it's really fucking fun.
I'm coming, Kneale. I don't think I'm gonna make it to you. I'm 200 meters away.
Speak for yourself now. Overwatch can be fun.
Aww. Guess what was tonight?
What was that?
What an event. Check out the stars of Marvel Studios' Hawkeye. Official premiere at London screening. I didn't get invited to the premiere, guys. It happened. We missed
Also,
it.
Kneale, I'm sorry I was coming, but I was way too far away for that.
Nah, it's okay.
Please, Monty, don't. Attack my
I can revive in like 10 seconds. It sounds like you're having sex, Gabby.
That is not what I
Conscious just
sound like when I
imagining
have sex, Neil.
You don't sound like eh. Everyone sounds like eh.
Who does?
Everyone.
I sound...
Everyone
Turtles.
says eh. No, turtles go. I gotta move my mic. Turtles go.
I am not a fucking turtle, man.
I never said you were a turtle.
Jesus Christ,
You're
just get the fuck
implying
out
that
of
I'm
me.
a turtle.
They keep scoring lucky hits.
Hello, you scared me.
Oh my god. T-Turtle has a sale on Disney shirts, and they've
I am
got
also
one.
down. Bliss.
They've got one of fucking Stantler and Waldorf from the Muppets just sitting in like in their cottage, and they're like, "We're not impressed." God, I gotta spend money.
Peebus.
Pat likes Beavis.
I like Peebus and Vaguba.
Yes.
Who's been messing with everything? It's been Agatha all along.
How many
It was
times?
Agatha.
Leave me alone, Adaptoid!
You know, Agatha's one of those, like, I just want, when do you think she'll, I know she's getting her own thing, isn't she?
Multiple. Well, I assume we're gonna hear about, I guarantee you tomorrow, because I don't know if you know about this, Beck. Tomorrow they're announcing a bunch of shit for Disney Plus, and Shang-Chi is going to be put on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I know that. It's coming today.
Oh yeah, today for you.
One of the agents is down.
Shang-Chi's on Disney Plus today. It's the 12th.
Which, once again, Pat, Sky,
Yes.
I recommend you guys
Today
watch
for
that
Australia,
ASAP.
tomorrow for
It's really good. Like, not even kidding. It's
You know-
it's up there. It's one of the MCU's.
I
best.
just had this
It is.
thought.
Sorry.
I heard otherwise. I've heard that from
Yeah,
certain places, I've heard that the fight scenes are good, but everything else.
Oh my god, I see it too. Everyone come look at the Adaptoid.
Oh, he stopped for me now. That's hilarious.
He's shooting a laser out of his ass for me.
Oh, is that what he's doing for you? Shooting a laser out of his ass?
Yes!
He was infinitely
He's
falling
infinitely
from
shooting
the floor
his...
to the ceiling and then back again for me. I saved
This
a clip,
guy,
I'll show you
he's-
later.
This guy, he's like, for me, he's shooting, well now he's not. His laser was coming out of his face, and it was just kept coming.
For me, what it was the constant laser, but since he shot it out of his face and his head had moved since then, it was coming directly out of his ass.
But,
you
I just
know-
had this thought.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Yes.
One thing. With the Adaptoid, you know how in Portal, when you go through a top portal and a bottom portal below each other, you like speed up and you just fall?
Yeah.
He was basically doing that for me. That's why I was laughing.
I want to hear about Sky. If we can go back to Sky for just a second, what did you hear about Shang-Chi?
I've heard
I
about
heard
it.
that I heard it was kind of just stereotypical and just kind of meh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I
know.
Oh, it was so good.
Well, it's
The
funny.
fight scenes were good.
Yeah, but then
Oh, they're
again,
great.
I also heard someone say Captain Marvel was their favorite MCU film. Like, okay, you do.
I
you.
mean, yeah, but
You're
people
in-
can like movies that you don't like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but there are some movies where it's hard to believe. But
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
kind of like.
That's true.
Like I get it. It's
Well,
fine.
there's
But it's
also
like,
a
huh?
point that with
Well, you know,
critics, you kind of realize, like,
Right.
at first you respect their opinions, but then one day you just kind of realize, oh, we're different people. You like stuff I don't, and we're different. So if you give a bad
That's-
review, that doesn't mean it's a bad film.
But sorry, Pat, I interrupted you when I wanted to talk about the Adaptoid. What were you gonna say?
I just had that thought. Now, I didn't realize that's how release dates with things work. So does that literally mean countries get stuff before other countries do? I thought we just all get them like. Well, I know movies
Depends.
release different. Yeah, I was saying because like Disney Plus Day, that seems more like something it's probably not going to be there today for you guys
Okay,
because
here's the thing, Pat. I think this is how it works. For that,
Maybe.
midnight for us is like 2 o'clock for them. So what I would imagine is at some point before midnight, but before their midnight, but after our midnight, they get it during that
Yeah.
short period of time where we're all on the same day.
mm-hmm.
But also, it does work that way for some things, but not for everything. So, like, I saw someone was on TikTok because they were talking about Call of Duty Vanguard, and they were like, "Oh, I want to play this game," and they downloaded it because obviously you can pre-download a lot of newer games these days, and so that you can play it as soon as it comes out. So they pre-downloaded it, and they were like, "What? You've downloaded it early? Gotta wait 8 hours? Joke's on you! I'll just change my server to New Zealand," and then they were playing it. So like some things it does early, some things it does at the same time, some things we get late. So like Venom, for some fucking reason, Let There Be Carnage came out in October for you guys. We have to wait till nearly the end of November for it to be in cinemas here.
Yeah, I've seen Let There Be Carnage. I could spoil the fuck out of it for you if I wanted to.
Don't you
so
fucking dare, how about that?
No, I'm not gonna. What I'm saying is, like, I don't understand the marketing of doing that, because, like,
that's a big beefy boy.
You know, if you wanted to, you could go on YouTube now, and you could theoretically hear about the whole plot, or alternatively, you could probably just find a bootleg of the movie. So I don't...
Yeah, there's a site that my friend uses, that I'm not going to mention what the site is, but it basically, you pay, I think it was like $8 a month or something, and there's like so many movies and stuff on there, like basically the day of release, they will be on that website. You can watch them on there.
That's fucking cool. I like illegal shit. I roll with gangs. Alright, I found 2 buttons. Skylar, are you dead?
Sure.
Come help me push buttons.
Oh, you hit the yellow one. There you go, I hit that one.
Well, that's funny. Is you dead? Sure. We'll go with that.
Hell yeah, door's open. Everybody, there should be a gold chest in here. Yep.
Yeah, I just opened it.
We work together.
It was buttons on the door.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was the yellow buttons that you must melee them and they turn blue.
Are you talking about these blue things right here?
Yeah, the things that were yellow.
Yeah, back. So come over here.
No, some of them. Okay, whatever.
Check it out. So this right here, this is a button. While you were shooting those, I was clicking these buttons that actually activated the door.
Yeah, but there is also ones in the base game, at least once, where you actually have to like.
Oh yeah, there
punch
is.
him.
Yeah, I think they're bigger than those ones, though. Like these ones right here. I think so. I'm not trying to be that dick
they have,
like, I did everything or anything. I was just being like...
Yeah, you are. I don't fucking know.
No, I think I actually did do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're just trying to make me feel bad.
I don't want you to feel bad. I like you. You're my friend.
That's a cute cat.
That's a cute kitty right there.
I'm going to destroy this medical
Gabby,
equipment.
do you want to play Avengers?
No.
No.
I
don't mean right now, I mean in general.
Just a very jaded no.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not really good at games.
What did you say, Gabby? You're not any good at stuff.
I'm not any good at games like that.
It's very easy.
It's also just fun to wail on things with your buddies, you know?
I'm kind of
Don't move, Kneale. I'm gonna check and see if Clint has a penis.
Did you find it?
No sign of life.
I don't know. She put it away. She put the magnifying glass away.
I've been looking for a really long time. Let me know if you find it. Did you find it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
she tried.
I bought Jack the disc a long time ago, and then I ended up buying it digitally for myself, so that I could play with Kneale, and then we ended up playing with Kneale and Pat, and then Skylar came and we were playing it with Kneale and Pat and Sky.
Don't look at my
you
penis.
said disc. I swear to God I heard
bought
dick.
him the disc, yes.
Boy on my dick.
I swear to God I heard I bought Jack the dick.
I mean...
Alright, let's kill this fucker. Ah! Explosion!
I don't recall there being things of glass, I feel like that.
I think it's just his version.
And then he has the The little turds.
Don't worry, guys. I got the yakas on him. I'm throwing down the health.
He's currently not walking. He's just sliding around on the ground.
Fuck you, guy. God, dude, I am just wailing. You know what? We need
That's
some
illegal.
pulsars in this game. What?
Whaling? It's illegal.
Whaling?
Yeah. Not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
What is whaling?
Hunting for whales?
But baby,
Oh, you
can you hear my
fucking
remote?
dipshit.
It's going beep boop beep boop beep.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to be 10 o'clock. I just picture you guys literally just vanish. Like, you don't end the stream, you just like, boom!
We just evaporate.
Well, I don't vanish.
Oh, I just knocked him off.
Way to go.
Here's the thing, Pat.
Oh, there he is.
Here's the thing.
Hello.
You do sometimes vanish, because I remember there was one episode of Mandalorian where I was like, oh, Pat, it's out! And I just heard nothing, and I was like, Pat, it's out.
Because I was gone and watching it already.
Yeah, you vanished.
Well, that's the reason it's vanished.
But agreed.
Yeah, I did that. I'm gonna say, shit, I did that when What If was going on.
There's so many arrows sticking out of him. There are so many arrows in this bitch.
The game's telling me to dodge, but you're pushing him out of the way, so I dodge, and it doesn't even matter. I could have just stood still.
The game's telling me to dodge, but he's just not good enough for
God's
that
sake,
effort.
Natasha even does her superhero landing when she's downed. Natasha.
He had so many arrows in him.
Got arrow in his butt.
One of my favorite things from the Black Widow movie is just Yelena looking over at Natasha and going, when you do that thing on the ground where you have your leg out and you're doing like you're posing because you're a poser.
I like when Yelena tries it. When she tries, when Yelena does it herself later, she's like, oh, this is stupid.
Black Widow's pretty okay.
Great work.
That don't like that one.
Did you say Wugwan is alright?
No, I said Black Widow.
Oh.
What the fuck is Wugwan? It almost sounds like
Wugwan.
I'm
not entirely sure.
The video where it's showing you how to use the Kate ability with the scatter shot for stopping power. We have to lock on 3 times.
Mm.
It looks like the last shot they're directly aiming at the robot's dick.
She probably would.
They have started the pre-streams, guy.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. It's okay, we can do one more mission.
Pre.
They've started to pre.
We're gonna fucking pre.
I'm gonna never mind.
This one I just selected is a fast mission. We can do this one real quick.
That would still be absolutely hilarious to just stop moving. If the mission's still gone, they just stop moving. It's like, where'd they go?
We don't even mute, you just hear us in the background like, oh shit!
Your streams are still on. It's like, well.
Earlier, and he dipped his back legs into his water bowl. He just jumped straight into his water bowl. He's a fucking idiot.
They got new art of the characters in the YouTube thumbnail.
The U-boob.
Gotta mute that. I'm just gonna screenshot this art. Skylar did not mute it.
I actually really like that music.
Do you see the art? Are you on their tube or are you on their Twitch?
Yeah, I'm on their Twitch.
They're fucking. I got Beck's I was messaging Beck, so Beck's profile circle was in the screenshot. In this picture, they have. You can see Mister, which is Mister's first appearance in Campaign 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're nerds.
Mister's a little elemental
Little
monkey.
fire monkey. Beck, didn't you guys play D&D? What was your class?
When play D&D with who?
Just in general. Do you have a favorite class?
Okay, I only ever played like homebrew D&D, and we didn't have classes or anything like that. It was basically just us fooling around.
I feel that. I've done that. I have a long-running mystery campaign, which is that style.
I think I was a druid.
I've never played a druid. I feel like I would... God, I've got it one day. Right now I'm just working on my Earth Genasi. I want to make him cool. My favorite race is Bard, although I fully acknowledge that Rogue is probably the most fun to play. Rogue is cool. You just get to be a thief, and you get to be stealthy, and you get all this fucking shit, and you're powerful. It's cool. I have a sword now. Alright, come on, fellow Hawkeye. Let us ignore these other Avenger bitches and begin our journey.
Just walk the entire mission.
Yeah, we just walk at this pace while we can see Beck in the future just jumping.
This should be interesting.
Beck. Beck. Come back.
Yeah. What?
Hey, Black Widow.
What?
Black Widow.
What do you want?
Black Widow, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go potty. Can you show me that? Black Widow, where's the potty?
I don't know.
Black Widow.
You find it yourself.
Black Widow.
It's this big body of water. That's the potty.
Go
okay, hold on.
over there.
You just pee over the side.
Hold on. There we go.
The direction of fire.
Alright, I died. I do think there's a porta potty on this map. Fire!
He wasn't even facing me,
Fire!
and he still hit me with his fucking shield.
That's how it happens, man. The bad guys don't require physics.
It happens in fucking everything. It happens in Siege. You're fucking like walking up on someone and they're not looking at you, and then you're dead, and you're like, but they weren't looking at me! Oh, he's tiny! He's so small!
That's why I'm stabbing him!
Pin particles. Shrink
The
them.
tiny are easy to kill.
Oh, well, he's going
It's
for
actually
a
a good mission for me, because I do have to rescue people as Cade.
Oh yeah, this one's a good one to
That
camp
character
for
just
that.
T-posed for a second. I don't know if you saw that, babe.
They all do that, darling. We all T-pose down here.
But it wasn't us. It was one of the NPC, like, dudes with the gun.
I saw that the other,
That was happening with me and Taskmaster the other day. He was just T-posing while fire protruded. By the way, it's really, like, I don't want to say this before the game comes out, but based on the trailer I saw, it really looks like Spider-Man is just going to, like, not Spider-Man the movie, Beck, but the character in this game.
Oh shit.
It really looks like Spider-Man is just going to fight robots, and there's not going to be a villain.
Whenever he died, he just stood back up and T-posed.
I sent their location to your HUD.
The symbol of his people.
Black Widow, can you not jump over this?
Everyone's watching to see what you do. Everyone's looking at you, and you. Everybody's working for the weekend.
The Watchdogs unit.
Has he actually chilled out, Gabby?
Yeah.
Get tagged.
Beside me.
You want a piece of my heart? Something to start. You want a piece of my soul?
Is that what it says? Maybe I got it wrong too.
Is Zoe dead?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I messaged her forever ago, and she, like, answered, and she was asking for clarification, so I was like, okay, here's what I meant, and then she just died.
Wish I was dead. No, I'm sorry.
No, Gabby, I like you. You can't be dead.
Why?
You're not allowed.
Just because you like me doesn't mean I can't be dead.
Well, I'm sorry. That is actually how it works. I like you,
yeah,
so
that's
you can't
how
be
that
dead.
works.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's like Jack says, I can't die unless he kills me, which means I'm immortal now.
Yeah, that's how it fucking works.
I guess we'll know whenever you die that we'll know who the murderer is.
Yeah,
we'll know what happened.
That was a plea for help. I'm just letting you know
It's
that
fine.
Jack did say he will kill me.
Yeah, he's holding a gun right now. This is a plea for help.
I've located captive Inhumans.
He is methodically.
Can you not fucking flamethrower me, guy?
I'm coming. I got you. Speaking of flamethrowers, that's
You're
how I'll
gonna
save
get
you.
flamethrowered. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Speaking of flamethrowers, I have one. But that's what you're gonna say.
In real life?
I
Oh,
wish.
you was just saying what you thought Kneale was gonna say. I thought you were saying that yourself, Pat, and I was like, you have a flamethrower?
No way about
Wouldn't that be something if Pat was like...
Oh.
Because Pat is very reserved, like Pat is probably the least hyper out of all of us. So wouldn't it be something if Pat just one day was like, no, I own an RPG. I have heavy...
That's not how they work.
artillery."
I've shot many a rocket out of my RPG, and we're like, you have an RPG? What? Huh?
I thought you were about to say, I've shot many a rocket out of my ass.
Well, that too.
Ow! Monte! Ow! Don't be a dick! That's it. Going in baby jail!
Baby jail time!
Baby jail
MP.
sounds like a place where babies like fucking shiv each other.
He tried to. We got our beds yesterday, but when they arrived, Zoe was the only one home. So Zoe built her bed yesterday while I was out
I saw.
with Gabby, and so then we got home, and after we got home, I decided that we were gonna take apart my old bed and give it to Gabby because it's at least a bed until she can buy her own, or you know, we can find one at Gumtree or something. Like, it's not the nicest bed, but it gets the job done. It means she's off the floor.
I'm still mad at this game for stealing my hazard design.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
It's a
yeah,
little
I feel
different,
that.
So, I mean, it's fine.
Like,
But we moved my old bed into Gabby's room, but to do that we locked Monty in baby jail, so that he wasn't running around getting under people's feet and stuff like that, and getting more so for his own safety, because he's quite small, and we wouldn't have been able to stop from dropping something, like, you know. Anyway, and as we were, you know, walking past his thing, he kept like reaching out and clawing at our ankles.
he wanted to
So like
take
he's
parts
kind
of
of
you back
he was
with him.
kind of shivving.
That is the only way a cat can shiv.
Yeah, so he was in prison and he was shivving other people. However, we're more like the guards, so like he kind of shivved the guards, if anything.
I feel that. That's relatable. The the fucking prisoners wish they could shiv the guards.
Hey, SK. You come in right around the end because me and Kneale are going to be leaving to go watch Critical Role.
I mean, we'll be back later tonight.
We'll be back later with some DVD in about 3 or 4 hours.
Just nonchalant that is.
I don't know if I'm gonna do DVD or Avengers. I guess it's up to the majority of what everyone else wants to do. But you gotta do killer stuff anyway, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought Kate had extra fingers.
I can think of no better note to end on, damn it. How do we top that? Kate has extra fingers.
I thought she did.
It's an honest mistake. So thank you everybody
also,
for watching.
What a perfect time to end that mission. Literally, like, it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
time.
That mission is very fast to do. And here's the thing, chat.
It is time.
I want to be that guy who's fucking like, let's raid Critical Role so you fuckers have to watch us too. Watch it too. But, Reaper is actually streaming, so we're gonna raid him. So thank you, everybody, for watching.
Aww.
We're going to raid Reaper. And, yeah. He's playing Fallout 4. If anyone's in my chat, which I don't think anyone is, let them know I sent you. Then you let him know I sent you, damn it.
Alright.
Bye, everybody. And the stream is over.